rap about? Yeah, little bitch, I air it out. Clear it out, we ain't fighting unless we in jail. How much gun smoke can you inhale?
Who could imagine I'd be the greatest at conscious rapping? I manifested my essence and then I watched it happen. My progression since my adolescence is immaculate. Wise man came to see me like the homie from Nazareth.
I only miss you when you're gone. Never hit you on the phone. Never give you what you owe. There you go. R.I.P. initials in your picture on the wall. Got the world on my shoulders. I can fit it in my palm. Probably hold it like Simba when he's young. Got a symbol in my city in my arm, but I'm a symbol to the city that I'm from.
I won't shit aside. I just can't decide. Always on the go. I let you know when it's time. I haven't made up my mind yet. I haven't made up my mind yet. I just can't decide. Always on the go, I let you know when it's time.
The fuck is an off switch? I've been on 100, I'm fucking shit up, it's a fire, the walls lit. You believe in a God, but we even out of the Peter and Paul shit. I just keep them exhausted. They ain't see when I lost it. I don't sleep when I'm tossing, and I'm thinking about how to chill, let's go without a visual. 100 summers, it's a power symbol, now I'm running numbers like I'm Malcolm Little, ain't no coward in them.
Most of my days been alone, and my mom been telling me these bitches be hoeing. I'm Peter Griffin trying to grab me a lowest, but seeing women just for ass, no emotion, a contradiction. Mama hit my line all the time when I'm crying to remind me that I've been tripping. I return to rhyming and whine and survive and decide that my life worth living.
Motherfuckers got their values from a value menu. These bitter bitches pretending this shit is foretold. Like their little gimmick predicted inside the horoscope. Liquor splitting my torso, shit is frigid, the North Pole. All that hate is gibberish, listen to it in Morse code. Never listen to a hype piece, never been about the hype boy. Pack a crowd and I'm blacking out cause I never listen to the white noise. Talking like you wanna fight, boy, probably fucking up your thyroid. Gotta keep it funky, they say play that music right, boy.
Gotta keep it funky, I don't fuck with you. Don't take it personal, I gotta bust a move. I know these suckers hate it when I'm coming through. So keep it to yourself when I'm coming through.
Last time that I checked. I'm on the edge of reality with my gun cocked.
Hating low key, they like fuck ill. See me in a spot, then it's love still. I'm just trying to show her how them drugs feel. She just wanna show me how that tongue feel. Game of 101. Bitch, I'm 101. Yeah, she want a 101. Oh, bitch, I'm 101. 101. Yeah, got the lab looking like a bake-off. The plug hit me up for that weight loss. Got him feeling higher than a space pod. Now I got him hooked. R.I.P. Nate Dogg in my own lane. Now I'm ready for the takeoff. They just follow everybody else like the bass guy. Bitch, I'm 1D. Bossed up, got jumped, still ain't take a L. Nah, bitch, I'm Lil B. Money to me, how about my funnel cake? You on my spot, then come and take it or pump your brakes. I fuck even the garden, but it's fuck a snake. She bring a friend, I'm bringing hand, that's a double D. Ayy, no 101s, nah, this ain't what you want, nah. Bitch, I'm 101, mobbing down the 101. Got drugs up in the trunk, never put them in the front. This is hustle 101, yeah.
Hating low key, they like fuck Gotti. Mad cause this bitch let me fuck probably. Foreign whip riding in a Maserati. And I'm solo cause I don't trust nobody. Banging 101. Bitch, I'm 101. She want a 101. Bitch, I'm 101. Bitch, I'm 101. Yeah. I'm number one like Penny. I fuck your bitch off the Henny. She get dick then Denny's. Can't spend a night with me. Hell no, this ain't a joke. I want the money in the throat. She call me Gotti or the GOAT. I got the juice with no poke. That just mean that I'm a shot caller. I fuck her once and I do not call her. You niggas broke, you are not ballin'. My money grew, I feel a lot taller. Your pocket short, you done got smaller. Yeah. And they hate Gotti like the government. Shut your mouth, put my gun in it. Her stomach with my son in it. After the head, I was done with it. I fuck this shit for the fuck of it. Boomers, they can run with it. Name a drug, I done smuggled it. Hey, what's your price? Cause I can double it. Scotty, nigga. Hating low key, they like fuck Gotti. He mad cause this bitch let me fuck probably. Foreign whip riding in a Maserati. And I'm solo cause I don't trust nobody. Banging one-on-one. Bitch, I'm 101. She want a one-on-one. Bitch, I'm 101. Bitch, I'm 101. Yeah.
Hating low key, they like fuck L. See me in the spot and it's love still. I'm just trying to show her how them drugs feel. She just wanna show me how that tongue feel. Game of 101. Bitch, I'm 101. Yeah. She want a one-on-one. Oh, bitch, I'm 101. 101. Yeah. LS. Left side connect.
Yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 yeah. Aye, we too lit, yeah, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah, yeah, yeah. Aye, we too lit, yeah. Gotta go. She gon' get the downtown. We too litty, yeah, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah, yeah, yeah. Aye. We too litty, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah, yeah. Blessings, on the road, yeah, on the run, yeah, adios, yeah, you too slow, yeah, I just, yeah, got the glow, we about to get gone, dreams in line, I've been working till my dreams in line, I'm just trying to get a peace of mind, and y'all trying to get a peace of mind, and no, I would never be confined, I redefine the peaks to climb, and lead the blind to seek to find the means to grind, defeat the lies, they never told me I was weak inside, yeah, they can never cease to rise, yeah. We too litty, yeah, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah, yeah, yeah. Aye. We too litty, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah, yeah. Gotta go, till you see, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Caught up in the rain outside.
just wanna take my time. Yeah, slow motion for me. I'm not in a rush, moving at my own speed. Never wanna say goodbye. Yeah, slow motion for me. Give me my space, please let me breathe. I'm moving at my own speed. I got a warm heart, you got cold feet, yeah. I'm marching to my own beat. Yours in 4/4, mine's got a fly low swing, yeah. Jay said I always pick the sad beat. Same reason I only remember bad dreams. Been digging my own grave since last week. End up in my own plot like Stan Lee. Yeah, they said I take too long. If you always on the move, you can move on. Like why you doing 50 in a school zone? You bout to be doing 60 in a tombstone. She said be prepared, do you even care? I just couldn't quit, I've been cooking it in my secret lair. Beef is rare, I'm a lost boy like Peter Pan. Told me I could beat it, I said watch the tortoise beat the hare. Caught up in the rain outside. I just wanna take my time. Yeah, slow motion for me. I'm not in a rush, moving at my own speed. Never wanna say goodbye. Yeah, slow motion for me. Give me my space, please let me breathe.
I wipe away the rain from the windshield. Training for the game, playing on the infield. My heart is breaking like a windmill, so I need something shaking like tip drill. I get too caught up in the way that it was. Sometimes it's hard to separate the hate from the love. Making do with what I got and bake a cake from the crumbs. Used to take another drug, hoping I can make it numb. There's a way to overcome, they say I'm the chosen one. Aiming at this pain with a loaded gun. Blocking my own shine, I thought I froze the sun. Not knowing the whole time, if you're patient then your moment comes. Holding up the weight, feel my shoulders bruising, going through it. Need to find the tools and the time, it's like home improvement. Bruce Lee with your water, move like agua, keep the motion fluid. This what I'm supposed to do, now you'll see me show and prove it.
Caught up in the rain outside. I just wanna take my time. Yeah, slow motion for me. I'm not in a rush, moving at my own speed. Never wanna say goodbye. Yeah, slow motion for me. Give me my space, please let me breathe.
Funding for this program.
Boom! Sup, guys? Watch! We got Disaster in the fucking house! He's hyped. I'm hyped. It's Thursday. We're gonna watch some fucking battles today. How you guys fucking doing out there in cyberspace? Yeah, you guys got your computers in front of you, ready to watch some fucking battles? Let's go! I'm so excited. All right, today we're gonna watch Roan versus Sharon from Town Business 2. And we are gonna spin the fucking wheel.
Wait.
Whatever battle it lands on, we're gonna watch.
Wait.
To get a battle on the wheel, go to patreon.com/ruin your day now. You can pick any battle you want. I think Disaster versus Iron Solomon's on the wheel currently, so maybe if it lands on there, we'll watch your battle.
I could?
I mean, yeah, if it landed on there.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's like 50 battles on there.
But yeah, guys. How you guys doing out there? Got anything to update? Oh yeah, before we get too far into this, January 23rd, Ruin Your Show, come out. I'm going to put the flyer on the screen right now. It's our first show, so be sure to come out if you're in the LA area. It's at the Factory in downtown LA. Geechee Gotti, B-Dot, Frack, Ilmac, Eddie I, Chase Moore. Even Pass is coming down, and he's going to do some verses. Check that shit the fuck out. And also, if you can't be in LA, we're going to be streaming it live on the channel. Also, this weekend, I am doing a pay-per-view for Shots Fired. Cali Smooth is battling. I'm forgetting who. It's like slipping my mind right now. But check out Shots Fired. A lot of dope MCs on the card. Max Taylor, KI Philosophy. It's going to be dope. So go to shotsfired.net to get the pay-per-view. I'm going to be doing that. And then the next weekend, I'm going to be shooting the app event for URL. So busy fucking couple weeks, my man. But Diz, happy to have you in the fucking hot seat today because we're going to watch some great fucking battles, bro. You gonna dissect them? Do you want another piece of paper?
No, I'm gonna dissect the shit out of everything I see today.
Okay, all right.
I am
this pen works.
All right, man.
This pen works.
This is how we're gonna start this off. If you in here to watch a continuous battle and laugh and have fun, get the fuck out. I am gonna do a bar for bar breakdown, and I'm not letting a bar slip away from
You heard the
any
man.
battles I watch.
You heard the man. I want to see Diz vs. Twerk in 2020 also. Let's make that fucking happen. All right, guys. Let's get into the fucking wheel. Again, you can put any wheel, any battle you want on the
We should
wheel.
have some music going.
Yes, sir. What music do you want to hear, Diz? Do you want to talk about it? Talk about the music?
No, just play it.
Okay, cool. Well, it's a little bit before the drop, but all right. I'm gonna have Disaster spin the wheel.
I could pull it up. Yeah, I could pull it up right here.
Patrick Walker, Thesaurus versus Cheddar Cheese. Shout out to Patrick Walker for choosing that battle.
Oh, look, they
Watch
called
this
the
shit.
song right away. Kaufbo 85 is smarts.
Alrighty.
Klotzi.
This sounds like opening music. Man, you guys are quick out there.
They knew.
All right, let's fucking get it. Thesaurus versus Cheddar Cheese, and then we're gonna watch Sharon versus
Let's go!
Ramon. This is the widest watch of all fucking time. Let's get it.
Oh my god. Yes, Sam Wise, you are definitely correct about that.
Hey, yo, King of the Dot, put your money where your mouth is. We here live.
Put your money where your mouth is.
All right, so
The way that happened.
yeah, that was funny. So good.
Oh my
So
god,
good.
yo, some funny shit.
So Thesaurus
dog.
versus Cheddar Cheese from Gastown 2, Vancouver. You battled up there. You battled Lil.
Yeah, I
G
battled
there?
Vancouver. I like Vancouver, man. I fuck with Vancouver, man. I like Vancouver almost more than I like Toronto.
I like Vancouver more than Toronto.
Like
I'll say
Toronto,
that.
Toronto is the city in Canada. There ain't nothing like it. It's definitely the poppin' place. But that crowd in Vancouver doesn't give a shit, bro. They're there to get smashed and laugh. Like they don't. I just love that crowd. I love Vancouver. I
Hell
fuck
yeah.
with it heavy.
All right, Cheddar Cheese versus Thesaurus. There's no real background info in this battle. At least I don't think so. It's 3 years old. Shout out to the Real to Fly. Diz, are you gonna play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot when it's out?
Oh, that game that's coming out.
Yeah. It's called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
I'll be honest
Interesting.
with you. I've been in the gaming world. Like when I do have time to play, I just kind of been because I played Fortnite for a while, but then like I'm just out of the whole 2-dimensional playing now. I'm in the virtual reality shit, and once you play virtual reality a lot,
Is there like a?
it sucks going back to just like on a. You
In
know what I'm
Dragon
saying?
Ball Z Kakarot, take control of the legendary hero
I've been
fans
into,
will recognize.
VR
The
shit
game
way too much.
even features
Oh,
original
interesting. It's
story.
not just like a fighting game.
I don't like shit.
In order to win, he has to enlist the help of his friends
Pretty cool. Whoa.
and train
I'll
diligently
be honest
to
with
become
you,
a
bro. I'll probably never play this game because like I feel like the Dragon Ball
himself.
brand, like it's been so watered down with so many
Yeah.
So much like
Super. And all
well, people that
bullshit.
just don't know shit, like they keep on going back to like all these games. They put like fucking Piccolo and Krillin and Yamcha and all these guys, and they have all these weirdos, and it's always this whack ass story where they go back to the beginning, and it's like Nappa and all these idiots.
Yeah.
When Dragon Ball evolved into some crazy shit with the super shit, and these characters are insane, and I don't even know, like, I don't like the old shit. That shit is childish. This new shit with all these crazy, like, Beerus and all these guys, that's what they should focus the storyline on. So when they have all these old school Dragon Ball
I do like
games,
the direction that Dragon Ball has gone in, because I thought where it went to, what was it, Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, you know why you're saying that? Because Akira Toriyama was the original writer of Dragon Ball, left off at the Cell Saga, at the Majin Buu Saga, I think. Yeah. So then some other writers picked it up and they did that Dragon Ball GT shit.
Yeah, I hated that.
And that shit was trash.
It was
from
so
everything
weird.
from the animation to the storyline, that was weird.
Super strange.
So this comeback made people excited again, because Akira Toriyama really is a genius, and that's what the whole thing is about. The dude is a crazy genius. You know what I'm saying?
JA, thank you guys. Broly is also dope. I fucked with that movie a lot.
Oh yeah, like those are really like good characters that were again created by Akira Toriyama, and but he didn't have them in the official like storyline. So if he comes back now, and if Super continues, which it probably is,
It's definitely going to, yeah.
If Brawly shows up, and like it's just gonna be a crazy. It's just a way more interesting adult cartoon now than it was. Like I never watched the Dragon Ball. Like the one before Dragon Ball Z, like
Dragon Ball, where Goku's like a fucking child.
Yeah, I'm not about to watch that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't believe they made a movie off that too.
That's what I'm saying.
God.
The watered down
fuck?
shit is like the Americans come and they're like, oh, Goku and his friends.
Yeah.
Let's make a movie about Goku and his friends. And it's like, and then watching it in the English version, and I'm not with all that shit. I'm with the old school Japanese shit. I'll fucking read off the thing, and it better be the original storyline, because it's like Death Note and like, you know, Attack on Titan, which are like all some of my favorite animes. They have elaborate, complex fucking storylines that could have been a movie, but they never do it like that.
Amen to that. Whenever I need to get amped to go to the gym, I don't even take pre-workout. I just watch like Vegeta most badass moments on YouTube, and then I fucking smash my laptop.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. I used to go to battles like that, like my early
watch like
my early grind time
epic
days.
Vegeta moments.
I would just see like Vegeta
his final flash.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to my opponent.
Yes,
So
for real. All right, back to cheddar cheese.
Oh, rapper from Calgary, Alberta. To my left, introduce yourself.
Shoot!
All right. From Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, rapper to my right, introduce yourself.
Yeah, Pete. Damn, Pete getting a serious. They love him.
Good. What up? 2 times?
Oh, they love
That's
him.
what it is, yo. You guys already know what the
what I
deal
told you?
is. Much.
Vancouver's incredible. Look how how appreciated he is.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
He's the GOAT.
For real.
He's the
Love to
fucking GOAT.
TFK Clothing and BCO Apparel for keeping me dipped.
Plus,
My
I
name is
love Pete's like just positive, like good vibes, man. Like during a battle,
well, he's
it's
always
fucking
like that.
awesome. I love it.
the
Such a
Source.
charismatic
Are you guys
guy.
ready for a show? Let's get it.
All right, yeah, we already flipped the coin, and the source is obviously the
The
better
Spark
gambler, so he won
flip the
the point.
coin. Like,
So
he's already
Joe's
lit.
Cheddar to go first. It's
I
all
love
Cheddar
the
whenever he's
Spark.
ready.
Coin.
It is amazing they get anything done up there for sure. They're all high and drunk. It's like, how do you guys get anything done?
The most wasted I've ever been in my life is at his house.
Is that Sparkus' house?
I've never got more fucked up in my life. Like, around this guy.
because
it's just-
I mean, people might not. You're not a drinker either, so it's
I'm not
like,
at anything.
Yeah.
So, like, around him, I just... Yeah, I let go that weekend.
the little G weekend.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking awesome.
I will say this: King of the Dots Vancouver's production has always been really good. Like their battles have always looked incredible.
Oh, like technically standard was?
Yeah.
Word.
From a film standpoint.
All right. I want to make sure you guys can hear me because I don't want to have to yell too much or anything. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm gonna start with a little history lesson for you guys right now. If that's cool.
Oh, tight.
So here we go. All right.
I feel like I'll remember something.
Please hold it down.
Back in 1965, Thesaurus was the meanest with a tongue. Type of superstar he never could have dreamed that he'd become. The greatest battler in the world, a genius with the puns. Okay, the only battler in the world, but still, he was number one.
Let's go. Cheddar. Getting it off early.
+1.
Nut Dog, what up? Good to see you here, bro.
Old joke. Hold on.
Creative old joke.
Yeah.
We should, when you come over and do a watch, I'm gonna make a graphic that I can just queue up and it's like, Diz adds 1 point.
Because I subtract and add for everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'll create a category for every single bar.
Gary, what up?
See, I grew up watching you, the name they remembered. Thinking if he's the best, then I knew I could break the record. So I stepped my skills up, built up, and I got my game together. Took what it took to be the greatest ever, and I made it better. Now here we are today, so this is what it is. Used to be an innovator in the city that he lives. Now he's got this new style, but it really isn't his. Outdated gun bars and shit he never did, like some... I wasn't done yet. Outdated gun bars and shit he never did, like some sort of weird uncle trying to fit in with the kids. He'll be like, in this hippity-hop battle, you won't even get around. My bullets do the do-si-do, that means you're about to get around. So all you little whippersnappers better simmer down. I've got the Thule in my trousers. It goes blicky-blicka-blow.
The Thule. Fuck yeah.
At this point, like, so he missed with one scheme, and then he called Pete out for the gun bar shit that he does. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I like about him calling him out for it is he tied in the uncle thing into it, and how he's like
old.
Yeah, because he called him out for it, but look how he went relevant back to the point he's trying to make is that you're outdated, and he's like, you're everybody's old uncle type of shit, and then he made it an old joke again.
Yeah.
So the gun bar, he like turned it back into old jokes, and then the Dosido, to give his examples, he's already like building a crazy case right now.
Yeah, word.
Like,
He's cooking.
Man, it's safe to say you went south. What he used to dish out compared to what he spits now, I'm thinking that I missed out. Not enough drive left in him to make this shit count. Too old to give 100%. That's a senior's discount. Washed up and boring. What I speak is more contagious. The more time that passes in this scene, the more it changes. So considering the rate at which Peter Morris ages, no wonder we see the Saurus in the prehistoric ages.
Dog, that was great.
So good.
Peter Morris ages, prehistoric ages.
Yes.
Fire,
And
Cheddar.
the crazy part is, it's nuts. I left out a part for SoulCon, which has a very similar rhyme scheme, but not with that suffix at the end. It's basically, I was telling them, like you, I was like, I'm trying to remember, but it was you're prehistoric. I was telling them, damn, SoulCon, you're prehistoric. You stopped battle rapping in the year 3, Peter Morris. And I kept on going with it, but like, look how he found the prehistoric Peter Morris shit.
Yeah.
And this actually came out before my battle with SoulCon. So he thought of that shit way before, even though I'm not battling the source, so I have no reason to think of it.
Totally.
But it just shows you that, like, this guy knows
Great
what he's
minds
doing.
think alike.
He's,
In
that's
this
a
scene, the
very
more
good
it
catch.
changes. So considering the rate at which Peter Morris ages, no wonder we see the Saurus in the prehistoric ages.
It's crazy he did that.
And anyone who thinks you're still relevant, you got him fooled. Known for what he's done in the past, but now you're not as cool. Just living off your legacy, exploiting every molecule. Funny that a dinosaur is running off of fossil fuels. And they say respect your elders. Guess I've been doing something wrong. Kick your cane out from under you and walk across your mother's lawn. Show up at the nursing home you're living at with nothing on and cock block you from every granny that you're crushing on. Yeah, and that's it.
Damn. To have sex with a grandmother, all right?
Yeah, I mean,
Cheddar's a pervert. Great fucking round.
No,
Awesome
wait.
round.
Was he saying him? Was he saying he would?
No, he's saying
saying
Cheddar.
that- yeah,
he's
that
gonna
the
show up
Saurus left-
naked And then cock block.
But I think it's another old joke.
Yeah, you're crushing on a grandma for sure.
I'll give him something for that. Overall, really good round with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really, 7 really. How long are these rounds?
Oh, I think like a minute 30.
All right, that is a really good amount of material to put in that little amount of time. He missed twice.
Yeah, they're like 2-minute rounds.
He missed twice.
That's not bad at all. That's really good.
He's a very, very good writer, man. I mean, people already know that, but just highlighting it again.
15 years in this scene, and I've learned 2 things in life for a certainty. 1, no living being's time is eternity. And 2, I'll never battle Math Hoffa.
Oh, that's referring to Math.
Didn't age well, Pete. Didn't age. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, because
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you got to know context.
Battle Math Hoffa. But I got 3 rounds I wrote for him that apply to you perfectly. Stick a fork in it. We're in the fortune, but for him, this isn't fortunate. 1 hit, have him stiff as a corpse, the rigor mortis hit. Before this kid was born, I built this scene on some brick and mortar shit, and that ain't even going out on a limb like a Christmas ornament. You came here just to escape from the cold, harsh climate, but ran into a stone wall because you're so farsighted. But we could close our eyelids and see you've never wrote bars like this. Your pen's shaky, no arthritis. Yeah. That's why you dug me so hard, spent so long hiding. But I'm gonna show y'all why I finally broke our silence. Yeah. They tried to book this battle 4 times. Don't start lying. So I'm not just meat and cheese like a low-carb diet. Yeah.
Commonly referred to as the keto diet now.
Keto.
The keto that everybody fucking does all the time. I did the keto way before the keto was cool. I can't believe it's like a fucking fad now. It's so crazy. When I first did it, people were like, "You're gonna fucking die. You're just eating bacon and sausage all day."
No, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's so fucking bad.
Yeah,
for
you can't even talk to me about
so
that. We're not talking
terrible.
about that.
What are you gonna say though? You had a point you were gonna make?
I forgot.
Jesus Christ! I'm glad y'all finally get to see 3 rounds from me tonight. Sparka asked when I come back, I told him, only when that cheese is right. I'm feasting. You gonna stand here and take it like free advice. You mayo pita bread after we beef and cheddar's being sliced. It's easy. Shit ain't always what it seems lately. The greatest, and I keep training the underground game like Team Gracie. Wow. If you think that he takes me tonight, you freebasing. This gonna be easy as finding a needle in a haystack. On East Hastings!
Well, I don't know where that is, but there's probably, it's probably a close area over there.
East Hastings is the area of Vancouver that is like predominantly heroin addicts.
Needle in a haystack over there. Okay, how do you know that? That's pretty good, man.
Hold on 1 second. I've been around.
You know what? Also, like, that's a really good bar. Also, I'm gonna give Thesaurus a big plus for the mayo pita bread.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Just because if he would have said it on URL, they would have had a seizure in the front and had to be carried out on stretchers. So I think that shit is a good bar.
Pete will kill it on URL.
Mayo pita bread
this year. You'll see Pete on URL this year.
You'll see people from URL jumping out the window if he said that.
Hey, sorry.
So keep training. You'll never win the title he's chasing like you're shot with arcane, all that wine and cheese tasting. This is close as you'll get to the legends and the OGs. Cheddar can be top 10, but you'll never be the goat cheese.
I think I'm going to probably give Pete that round, but I think it's edge. If anything, I might... Yeah, it's debatable.
Well, here's the reality of the situation, man. You know, I just... When I come on here, I got to always be as fair as possible. Cheddar had a cleaner round. The source didn't fuck up, but he like stuttered a little bit and had a miss in the beginning.
Yeah, he stuttered.
Started slow caught up with way better thought out shit from the limb to the Christmas ornament thing. This has to do with Thesaurus being very honest in his round about the cheese was right. All right, listen to this. That's a normal line. When the cheese is right, making his name. But in Pete's situation, him saying that, that's a haymaker. He's telling him, I'm not coming here unless it's for the money. Now, where this works against him is Cheddar is clearly trying to beat Pete more than Pete is trying to beat Cheddar. Thesaurus, I should keep saying Thesaurus. I feel like Cheddar came at him a little bit more. I would give this round a tie, but if I was to edge it to somebody, I would edge it to Cheddar.
All right. I like it. Get it!
And that's because Pete's not trying.
Right.
He's keep in mind that if Thesaurus really wants to try, he'll eliminate anybody.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know, like, I could tell when he's just doing something for a paycheck and literally he's saying the bar because it's 100% what happened.
Yeah.
And I know Pete too. Like, you know, he's not gonna downplay his worth.
For sure.
Like, for nobody, especially not Cheddar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They say my rounds are too short because I stick to the time limits. But I hate it when these rap guys ramble for 9 minutes. Just a bunch of filler. Can't even vibe with it. Forget a time limit. If it's whacked, then why spit it? Watching battles like, man, my free time got a time limit. If it's not your best work, quit wasting my time with it. And I'm glad your girlfriend is watching this at home because I got something to mention. Like her unhealthy obsession with all that public affection. Every hour on my timeline, another confession. So this round goes out to her since she loves the attention. Now look, first of all, your little Facebook romance is awful and gross. Had to rethink my life and unfollow you both. Plus she's painted over 40 different battle rappers. Sounds awkward, but it's true. That's a lot of time spent staring at a lot of different dudes. Man, no wonder she tells you she got no room for a spouse. Keeps a different creepy painting in every room of her house. She's got Roan by the fireplace, Daylight by the ledge, Carter in the kitchen next to Caustic and Cortez, T-Rex in the pantry, Solomon in the shed, cheddar cheese in a frame on the ceiling above her bed.
Why you gotta put Solomon in the shed though?
Because she's like away from battle rap. He's like outside this circle, but he comes around sometime. Hey, no, but listen. I give him props for actually turning because I was pressuring him right here. I was trying to take it from him.
Yeah, me too.
Because
he turned it around.
I didn't like the uncreativeness of the line, oh, she spent time staring at different dudes. Yeah. It's stupid. It doesn't mean anything. Artists have to stare at people to draw them. It's a dumb line.
Doesn't mean she's fucking them, Cheddar.
Yeah, fucking
not
all
like
of them.
you in the hospital with the grandmothers.
But when he went to the fireplace, who's near the fireplace first?
Oh, I don't know who's near the fireplace.
When he went to the fireplace.
Daylight
was near the fireplace.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's when he got really creative, and we're gonna have to give him that. That's a big plus right
That
there.
was dope.
Oh, and especially because he put Cortez in the kitchen.
She's seeing cheddar on the side, stacking the cream up. Should've listened to Kanye, get you a prenup. She wasn't eating Cheetos, Cheesies, or cheese puffs when you caught her orange-handed, covered in cheese dust.
Orange-handed.
That's pretty much what I'm saying is,
that's really good.
I took your broad to Atlanta. I showed up in flannel pajamas, had some apricots and bananas, while watching some Hannah Montana. I don't know. That's it.
He ended
He said, I don't know.
Designer Panda scheme. Let's go. All right. That was actually pretty fire, man.
That's good. At least have more confidence with that. He's like,
Yeah. That's the endearing part about Cheddar, though. It's like he's like so
I did it.
Good at rapping, but then he like really envelops his like awkwardness, you know.
I love him, man.
Yeah.
It's still, he could get away with shit like
For
this.
sure.
is
That was
something
the
you
round?
spat at the camera. You just admitted
Hold
to
on.
300 people.
So in the beginning, I took away points for the time limit scheme.
Of course.
I took away points not for what everybody's thinking that I was mad he was talking about time limits, but because I no longer want to hear the word time limit rhymed with 5 minutes or 9 minutes ever again in my life. So you're going to have to find a different way around that. Now, wasting my time with it and where he went with that is pretty good. But the scheme is like... So it started off weak, just structure-wise, because I'm judging Cheddar by his written in the first, which was way, way better. I had to unfollow you both, the different dudes. We talked about that. We finished the Cortez part. The orange-handed and all that stuff was extremely, extremely creative.
Yeah, it was good.
He's coming with a punchline, but before he gets to the punchline, I'm going to tell you some crazy shit, because I'm going to create a word for this. He threw in an extra, he had the orange-handed thing as an extra, like, icing on the cake for the scheme he already had, like I did when I told SoulCon, if she was really your soulmate, wait 9 years and maybe she'll make a comeback just like you. Really, the punchline was make a comeback just like you. But the soulmate was meant for soulmate. And it's just throwing that in there while you're going along like the orange red-handed scheme. And I love little shit like that because it reinforces your haymaker. It makes it hard for someone like me to come and take that from you. Like if I want to come and take that little thing from him, I can't because he has it bulletproof with that. Like he's going into the haymaker bulletproof. There's a lot of battle rappers that can't do that. They go into their haymaker talking about nothing.
Yeah.
And we're going to call all of them out every time I'm here.
Word.
Let's go.
Word. All right.
That was a good round, but Thesaurus could beat this round.
Yeah, top of the second on Pete. Let's go.
I can't believe that last line is something you spat at the camera. You just admitted to 300 people that you watch Hannah Montana.
Could have rhymed that with Panda.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's declined this battle 4 times.
Look at you.
Y'all want to know what the excuse is? What? Every time they've tried to book it, he says he's focusing on music. Oh, wait, you mean making parodies of other people's old shit as your new shit? And putting nerdy concepts over
So
songs
good.
you've stolen because you're stupid. I should have given you an education sooner. You know what rhymes with self-deprecating humor?
What?
It'll never make you cooler. You bit your
Hold on,
style from
pause.
Weird Al.
Pause B.
All right, so
Also, Diz thinks McGregor is going to beat the fucking living shit out of
No, other
Cowboy.
way around.
We already talked about
Other
this.
way around.
I'm kidding. I'm just joking. We
You
talked
trying to
about
set
it.
me up?
He has Cowboy winning the fight.
you gonna fuck him up.
I hope Cowboy wins too.
So hold on, let's get back to this shit.
Self-deprecating humor will
All
never
right.
make you cooler.
All right, so hold on. Already, Thesaurus's pace is crazy to take this round from him because he's directly attacking his character immediately while this dude was rapping about his girl theoretical situations.
Yeah.
I'll have your girl like this, I'll put cheese dust on her and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And Thesaurus is coming in and he's
It's
already
direct,
coming in with the
it's
knife.
real. Yeah.
He's coming in to open shit up.
Yep.
So, and then the music shit, he's talking about his music, the perfect flawlessness to get his point across without forcing his words is saying your old shit is your new shit.
Yeah.
Is your old shit like it's new shit. Somebody else's old shit like it's new shit. That's the point he's trying to make, and it's rhyming perfect.
Yeah.
That's all extremely, like, he's coming in right now already perfectly poised, like. So let's keep going with this round, OV.
Alrighty.
You an education sooner. You know what rhymes with self-deprecating humor?
What?
It'll never make you cooler.
Oh, and that's one of my
You bit your
slogans,
style
too, so
from
that's a
Weird
big
Al,
thing.
which don't quite threaten me, but it must be a lonely island having no identity. I bet that he's...
You know what that is?
Lonely Island.
Yeah.
Self-destructive, insecure, but never felt reluctant to reflect another person's image because in his own he felt disgusted. But if you think his shit's creative and wonder how the hell he does it, simple. Chedda's cut from the mold of someone else's substance.
This round is done. Like, this is how you judge a battle. Like, you're supposed to judge a battle according to how it's moving. And I'm telling you, I still kind of gave Cheddar that first round. You saw, so you can't say I'm biased. At this point, this mold thing and this cut from someone else's substance is a haymaker, bar-wise, metaphor-wise, and personal.
Direct.
Whole package.
Yep.
That is a KO.
Yeah.
He has to rebuttal that, or that round is gone on him.
Let's get it. Pete, you're killing it.
I love battle.
Just once, write a song that's yours instead of trying to churn a profit first. How dare he? Chedda's milking that product for all it's worth. If you were a cop, your code name would
Dairy
be copy
milk
that.
product? Bro, hold on. No, there's way more than that. There's milking, there's the product, there's the dairy, there's everything in there.
How dare he? Chedda's milking that product for all it's worth. If you were a cop, your code name would be copy that. They only gave you that Carter match because he heard that you're a copycat. You're a knockoff of a knockoff. Stop it right this instant. You beat the same dead horse and swear to God, this time it's different. But with every stolen song, the concept got recycled with it. That's why your videos all get taken down for copyright infringement.
And the reason why this is devastating, like what's happening here is, even though it would seem like a 1-1, it's really not, because the first round is very close. You get what I'm saying? But this one isn't.
Yeah, it's more
like he's
sided with
like
Pete.
at this point, he's getting bodied this round.
Yeah.
That he's bodying his second round. So this round, there's way more big of a gap.
Yo, Marcion of Sinope. Hey.
French.
Damn, good to see Diz on here again.
Marcion. Yeah, I remember him. What's up, man?
Yo, thank you, Marcion. Appreciate you, my man. I saw you on Twitter earlier talking, so glad you're in here, bro.
Shouts out to you, big dog.
This is not old news. You need to stop those moves. Take the auto-tune off of all those tunes. Now, it's true those are some cold words, but he won't learn if it don't hurt him. Listen, Bo Burnham, do some soul searching. Listen, Bo Burnham, do some soul searching. It's time to become your own person. Because once you finally be yourself, you'll be completely set free. But while you're stuck trying to be someone else, you'll always lose to someone else who's trying to be the next me.
Extremely powerful. Round off. This round's a 10/10.
Yeah, he
Pete's
bodied
first round should
that
have been
round.
like this, but you know, he prepared in the hotel, so.
Yeesh. That
I'm
was
not surprised
crazy.
Pete kind of stumbled at first, start off slow, because he probably came up
well,
with
Pete-
it in the Uber
Pete
ride
was
to the
freestyling.
venue. Like,
He was
let's just
freestyling
be
at
real
first.
here. That's what Pete did.
Word. Great fucking round.
Oh, yeah. All right. That was good. That was good.
That was devastating, and it was elite. So.
All right, man. When I tell you that I'm concerned for your health, I don't say that shit loosely, because it's not even that hot and you are sweating profusely. You're about to buckle under pressure. Even your belt buckle about to buckle under pressure. Got a gut like Uncle Fester. Gambling and food addiction, that's what he's been coping with.
Just
Instead of
J-Rock
counting
TV.
cards,
Thank you, dog. Appreciate you. Oh, word. No problem about the photo.
You're about to buckle under pressure. Even your belt buckle about to buckle under pressure. Got a gut like Uncle Fester. Gambling and food addiction, that's what he's been coping with. Instead of counting cards, start counting carbs. I thought I told you this. Grieving in hopelessness, he sees that it's over with because the fat blob can't stop eating the poker chips. My future looking brighter than I planned. Get in line and get a tan. You've been going downhill, too much pride to give a damn. I'll be kicking it with Puffy, riding in the Lamb. You'll be living in the country, riding on a lamb. Oh man. So I checked our stats online because I was wondering where we fit. I've got 19 battles, you got 136.
Just online.
Yeah, that's 7 times more battles. You clearly haven't grown. You should be 7 times better off experience alone. Yet somehow I've caught up to you. See, I caught him slipping. Me, I'm on a mission. Listen, you can't see I got a vision. See the contradiction? I would eat the competition. Like you versus me in an eating competition. So you can rap about cashing out G's till your bank accounts freeze. I'll be chilling at my mom's house rapping about cheese. Oh yeah. Listen, because when I first started, I was literally the worst rapper ever. 10 years later and I'm a first-class contender. So in 10 years from now, I'll be that much better. Selling out shows because my shit's just clever. Worldwide tours, 6 hit records, and your girl backstage screaming, cha-cha-cha!
Good. Hell yeah.
All right, so
Stuck the landing.
So, you know, I hope this doesn't come to shock to people. I'm a bit disappointed with this round. I expected so much more from him after Thesaurus viciously broke down his character like that. He started off one of his, he ended the actual rhythmic pattern with "I told you this," with "I thought I told you this." Like, so he was still not even when he came in. He had a poker chips line, which is good, but it's also most probably not original. And I'm telling you that because I even scratched out a line for him like that. Not for him, but I think it was for somebody. I remember I had a poker chips line and I never used it. It was for somebody. So, like, it's not a crazy line. You know what I'm saying? Then the riding on the lamb thing.
Who calls a Lamborghini a lamb?
No, that's okay. No, that's okay. You could call a Lamborghini a lamb, Avo.
Who does that?
People do
Like
that.
a Lambo.
It's a cultural thing. Some song probably made everybody do riding in a lamb. I've heard this shit. But the problem is, the point he's trying to make is the source riding on a lamb, bro.
Yeah.
So what did you just do right there?
You're gonna be in the farm.
My point is, I'm expecting you to come back and kill this motherfucker. I'm gonna give no fucking leeway for fans that are like, come on, man, you're doing too much, bro. Like, nah, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
If you exist. This is the point. He then hit him with the eating competition line, which was his first real good haymaker, but it was in the middle of his round. Then he again had more rhythmic shit that wasn't dissing Thesaurus, and he said, you'll be doing all this and I'll be at the house rapping about cheese. So, like, that was his point. Again, you gotta look at the point these rappers are trying to make. It's not always like how good it sounds. You know what I'm saying? He sounds great. You know what I'm saying? Like,
super fucking funny.
Then his slogan is cheddar. So that he's trying to finish it off. He's already at his closer and he hasn't done much.
Yeah.
But he's trying to finish it off. And this, again, cheddar, this is constructive criticism for you. You know I love you. He's trying to finish it off with the cheddar shit, but he's saying my shit's just clever. And I just, for someone like that's cheddar, who's a very good and exceptional writer, you know what I'm saying? I don't, against Thesaurus, you using that as a setup for your biggest slogan, again, you're not going anywhere with this. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying anything.
Yeah.
This is really dangerous because this is his third round. He already lost the second badly. So if Pete comes back now with any, again, personal attacks, he's sealing the battle. This is how a battle works.
Yeah. Word. Let's see what goes down from here.
I beat you in any eating competition that I ever could try. Just like this battle tonight when I ate cheddar alive. You better put that money where your mouth is if you talking cheese. Or I'll find out where you vacation.
I think even though the rebuttal wasn't that strong, I think For me, the rebuttal is I could eat you in any competition. And
Yeah.
why? Because he's solidifying my point that his point is not that serious. It's easy to rebuttal. Like, Cheddar's like, the only way you can beat me is an eating competition. It's like, okay, cool. He's like, cool. I'll beat you in any eating competition. That's how easy it is to rebuttal the diss. Cheddar can't
Steven, thank you, man.
Cheddar can't say the same thing back. Shouts out to Steven. Cheddar can't say the same. This is what I'm trying to say is that the point you make and how strong it is dictates like the strength, like and structure of your shit. If he could just come back and just easily laugh off your shit without a heavy haymaker,
Yeah.
you're not making the point you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Top quality analyst.
Show up
You know
at your
this, Fred
cottage
Twinkle.
cheese. Where your mouth is if you talking cheese. Or I'll find out where you vacation. Show up at your cottage cheese.
And this is
Look, it seems like something's off lately. Bad poutine. It never occurred to cheese that it wasn't all gravy.
That's
Call
crazy.
me crazy. I could beat Cheddar with my eyes closed. Straight degenerate. I'll bet everything that I own. It's sad. You were alive when you stepped into this time zone. Now you're just an extra bag for Sketch to check before his flight home. The guy's known as Cheddar Cheese, but his name's Shay Roger. That's way softer. You're what would come out if a bully shoved Sharon and Kid Twist in the same locker. Now, I don't know if you're using Weight Watchers, but you look malnourished, dog. Don't wait longer. Get in touch with your AIDS doctor. Roger that. Watch your back. Be careful, Rogers. This is a time paradox versus a tie and a paradoxers. I don't think your life's worth what I'm prepared to offer. Cannon for an arm.
Yeah.
I'm loud enough. I don't think your life...
Let's go. I love that.
that he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay, that to me is the mark of a real fucking rapper right there.
That professional.
You adapt to your scenario and you command the
Fuck
crowd.
yeah, I'm not
being
waiting.
an MC, as lame as that, as hip hop as that sounds, just doing this past event this last weekend,
man. That's what this is.
like, how many people were like, the mic's not right, I can't rap, and how are they?
I probably would get mad. I probably wouldn't keep going, so I'd give him all the respect.
Nah, you would. Man, you kept
I'm
fucking,
loud enough to do
Nah, you kept rapping when the fucking lights turned off with you.
Oh
Arsenal.
yeah, remember?
You
I'm like,
rapped
ah!
you rapped
I started
your whole
yelling
round.
through the. I started yelling through the
Yeah,
dark.
yeah.
I said, "This shit ain't about to stop me."
But I love that about Pete. I love that he adapts to his scenario and lets it go. Doesn't let the environment envelop his or destroy his round, because there are a lot of battle rappers nowadays that don't even really know how to project. They just talk. And if they don't have a mic blaring their shit, they can't even rap to a crowd of 50 fucking people.
No, Pete has never had that problem.
For sure.
Life's worth what I'm prepared. I don't think your life's worth what I'm prepared to offer. Cannon for an arm.
Yeah.
I'm loud enough. I don't think your life's worth what I'm prepared to offer. Cannon for an arm. Aiming at Cheese Head when I'm Aaron Rodgers.
Yo, and fuck the Packers this season, god damn
Yeah,
it.
that's who that is.
God fucking damn it. Scotty, love you, man.
I was just
Thank you.
watching that Aaron Hernandez shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, I heard that's really crazy.
Fuck.
Man, what a crazy playoffs.
Y'all want to know what rhymes with Mr. Rogers? What? Into toddlers. With your skinny, shriveled posture, you could get a World Vision sponsor. I've been a monster. If I had to listen to him a minute longer, I'd stick him in such a perfect cast, this Birdman could win an Oscar.
Hey, yo, you ain't shit, the source.
Crazy.
Oh man, he just like finishes the round and just shakes his hand like immediately. That is so fucking funny, man.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
2-1 thesaurus.
Yeah, that's a very fair assessment of it.
3-0.
I definitely would edge. I would edge Cheddar in that first. It looked like it was gonna be a long night for Thesaurus.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Cheddar experience just came into play. I think this battle to him, battling Thesaurus, is a lot bigger to him than people think it is. And I think it really meant a lot for him and I think that kind of pressure, since he doesn't get those type of shots. I think he just didn't perform like he usually does, and wasn't able to approach it and be full funny Cheddar like against Carter Deems. Like he was in his bag in that battle. You know what I'm saying?
White guy trying to beatbox.
Oh, that shit was incredible.
So dope.
Like a white guy trying to beatbox.
Yeah, it's like the Doug theme song.
Because like Cheddar got a very infectious like personality, and when he gets in the room, everybody's just happy. You're happy.
Yeah.
Even me, I could be like, oh, I want to kill a kitten, and then I see him, and I'm just like, oh.
Would you ever battle Cheddar?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Like,
Gary.
I don't think a battle like that would happen at this point in my.
Yo,
in
Diz.
my
Gary
journey.
just said, shout out to Diz for getting me into battle rap. Looking forward to your next
love you,
battle.
Gary. He's from your family too, Gary Gray.
Yeah, we're all.
You're all just a bunch of grays.
Do you know where that comes from? People's last names being colors. It's because at Ellis Island, when immigrants were coming in and they couldn't pronounce their last names, they would just assign people random colors for last names.
So that's why there's a red and brown and
yeah, like Smith. All those
and
are
white.
yeah, all those are just people like. No, that's not your name.
Yeah,
This
you know
is your
what?
name
I
now.
just thought about it. Why isn't there a yellow? There's nobody with the last name Yellow. Is
People
there?
were
They're
PC
probably-
even back then. Like it's racist. But yeah, man, good fucking bat out. Shout out to Cheddar Cheese. Shout out to Thesaurus.
That was really good. Definitely 2-1, Pete. Really world class rounds. Those second and third. I didn't even write down what Pete said in the third because at one point he just tied together like a string of multis that were all really good, especially from the Mr. Rogers thing on down.
Yeah, word up. All right, we're gonna get into the next battle.
Don't look at me like that.
Well, I thought you were gonna say something like you need to take
I
a
ain't
break.
gonna say
or something?
shit.
Okay, all right.
If I ever need a break, it's probably the Royal Bunt, so I might as well do it over here.
All right.
Would I battle Chino XL? No, that's my big homie. Like, nah. That's my brother. I would never battle Chino.
All right, I'm gonna use the restroom. Do you want to just talk to the
I'll
chat for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, what's going on, cunts?
Talk about your show. Nah, not yet. Hold on, I'm trying to see something.
Yeah, mate.
Man, I hate how this shit work over here. Come on. There we go. What kind of plant do I identify as? That's funny. No one mentions Diz versus Kaz #1 because that's not good for their narrative that Kaz came to battle rap and pulled off a battle. I was trying to explain to you guys that they set me up, set the whole situation up to look a certain way, but you all said fuck you. So now you have a Cassidy that's providing you with whack battles and you guys are paying for it. The fuck? Trying to tell you guys he's a con artist. He's not a real battle rapper. I don't think he ever was, to be honest with you. I think he just always wanted to be a battle rapper, but he was never in the streets battling like that. He's going from studio to studio with his rounds, probably hit a couple of blocks here and there, but he wasn't in the battle shit. He was never in the circuit. We grew up in the circuit. Nobody ever heard of him. That's just the truth. You would have heard somebody's name if they were out there really killing people. So nobody knows about those battles that he's talking about.
You talking about Cassidy?
Yeah, like we were around, bro. MCBattles.com even before that. Like we're talking about 2000. We were on forums. Like people used to know word of mouth in LA. Like you would hear who's killing everybody. Like you would know like there was a scene. There was still a scene, and you would hear about people like wherever they were across the country. You'd hear about Swan. Swan had his reputation. Whoever was battling in their area, they got to stand out, and you knew about them. You know what I'm saying? That's how Thesaurus found out about me. That's how I found out about Thesaurus.
Yeah.
Like, we heard about each other. I heard about Pete, like, and I just knew he existed. And, like, it's shit like that you can't lie about. You know what I mean? Because I remember seeing Head Ice's name back in the day. Way back in the day. Just randomly. Like, randomly on a comment and thinking, who is that? I remember. Like, there's names that used to pop up. And you always used to see him. And if you just weren't part of that, like, where were you? Where were you hanging out?
All right. Let's get into this fucking battle, bro.
Hold on, let me tell you where he was hanging out because they want to hear this. He was hanging out with the industry. That's why he's always been an industry dude. He was with them. That's why only people that have a record of his shit are Swiss Beats and industry guy. Ask Jada, ask this guy, ask fucking this pop star, ask this rapper. They'll tell you. There's no tournaments. Where were the tournaments? We all entered tournaments. Everybody was in tournaments. A lot of people just never, they just took a camera and did their shit, which was cool.
So you don't think he has street battles?
He probably had some shit here and there, but he wasn't doing it like Luke and Rex and them for
Reed
dollars and people you'd hear fucking rumors about everywhere. There's a guy named Reed in Philly killing everybody.
Yeah.
Like you seen the freeway shit pop up and everybody just gobbled it up. And that's what it was, because he was already industry level. He was hanging around Jay-Z and all these. That's why he's always been, I don't know why people keep considering him a battler. I think it's people ain't from the cloth like that don't, like, not only was he in none of the tournaments, nothing that's ever popped up he's ever been a part of. Rap Olympics, Scribble Jam, any shit. Name something. He was paid dues, anything. He's never battled or done anything, any of those places.
Yeah.
So is those 5,000 battles he talks about, I just always knew they're like, they don't exist. Because I knew how much I've battled in my life, and I know how much the Source has battled. We were kids murdering people everywhere. We don't have 5,000 battles.
Yeah.
We battled everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
We probably got 1,000, maybe. I don't know. Maybe me or Thesaurus or DNA.
If you're lucky, but
I don't think DNA. You know why? Even though DNA has like way more battles now, he started late. He started battling in like 08 or some shit, or 07. Maybe he had a battle before that here and there. But he wasn't, nobody knew about him before that.
What is DNA's first battle? I don't even
Bro,
know.
we've been battling since 99, technically. Like, in 99, I was doing what Cassidy does. I was like in cafeterias around my friends and in studios, like, I'm a battle rapper.
Mm-hmm.
But I never jumped into the Shark Tank yet. But I still thought I was a battle rapper, and I wasn't. I just wanted to be one, like really badly, and I knew I had it in my blood to rhyme, and I knew all this stuff about me and poets and all this shit. I'm like, I'm a rhymer, I'm a battler, I'm a fuck people up, and it was just my thing. Like, so So anyways.
Cassidy.
5,003-0. Fools are destroying the culture. You guys are destroying the culture, doggy. All right, we're not talking about Cass. So anyways, we starting this
Hold
or what?
these nuts. What's up?
Roll me a blunt for
we
this.
got a battle that just got dropped on King of the Dot. Town Business 2. Grown versus Sharon.
Ooh, gotta turn these over now.
This is the third battle released from this event. Fire ass fucking event. This is Roan's quote unquote return. He took 2 years off. His last battle was against Head Ice for the title. Sharon's been fucking killing it. He's been doing great. So this battle was
nerd battle.
This battle was definitely like had a lot of hype going into it.
I don't got papers, dummy. What make you think these
why
are
does
papers?
this say 9 people watching? There's definitely more than 9 people.
There's only 9 people here, bro.
No. Why does it say that?
Shower organic. What does that mean?
What the fuck is going on? Why does it say 0 watching now? All right, whatever. Fuck all this. I don't give a shit. But yeah, Roan, Sharon, great fucking battle. This battle is incredible. Roan has been doing absolutely amazing things for his career over at Barstool. Love Adam so much. I'm like so ecstatic to see him being successful. And then Sharon also, I'm very, very happy to see him doing so well with Wildin' Out. With his career, I could not wish success on 2 more great people. So, really interested to see how this battle goes. Let's get it. Yo, did they fix this?
Something I've been looking forward to for a long time. My name is Organic. You can follow us on Instagram at KOTDTV, and of course my co-host.
Shout out Organic. Stun of Shades is wearing inside.
Long time.
Man. Looking.
He's stepping his game up, bro.
My name is Organic. You can follow us on Instagram at this one up. Something I've been looking forward to for a long time. My name is Organic. You can follow us on Instagram at KOTDTV, and of course my co-host.
Shit, you know I'm holding it down for that hyphy set, and you only got your choice of the bitches that I reject.
Oh
shit! God damn!
Can I get a? Grazie.
Yeah, Gully TK, follow me on Instagram, Gully TK, KOTD TV, all that shit. Cali, let's make a classic with this one.
Yeah,
To my right, former champion, introduce yourself. RYD Bay the Prince, formerly the King. What's good, Oakland? Let's get it! Let's go! To my left, introduce yourself.
Hey, yo, what up? It's Sharon. Make some noise, Oakland. Let's get it.
Yo, how it was weird hearing Organic just say, to my left, introduce yourself, because usually he's like, rapper to my left from Ottawa. Or like,
does he? I don't know.
Yeah, he's just like rapper to the left.
Nah,
introduce yourself.
That's what he always does.
He says coming from, all the way from, because
he?
we're in Oakland. He's from Ottawa.
Rapper to my left, introduce yourself.
Whatever.
I think that's what he does every time. Introduce yourself.
Yes, fist pounds all
Jerome
around.
won the coin toss. He chose to go first.
So loud. Organic is so loud. I just realized how like fucking ear
He's a great
piercing his
host.
voice is.
He's a great host for that reason.
Hey! I said, welcome home, Ron.
Fuck! I wanted to roll a blunt.
We
It's
got
all
time.
good.
We got
Huh?
time. We got time. Fucking roll your shit. Roll your
fuck
shit.
Y'all gotta
Spit
wait.
your shit.
Y'all gotta look at Roan right now, just looking at.
Nah, we'll do
looking
something
down.
else in the meantime. We'll put on a really funny battle
Oh,
that
yeah.
I watched the other day.
Damn, y'all waiting for me to roll a blunt. I love the VIP treatment. You already fucking know y'all gonna
I'm gonna
wait
turn this off so you
while
guys
the dawn
can't
rolls
see
this. Like, imagine that.
where I'm going.
A watch just frozen right now. Fucking deal with it.
We're gonna watch the beginning of this battle.
What are we doing?
Where is it?
Come on, man.
I was
What's
watching this last night and I was fucking dying. Yes. All right.
Oh my
Yes!
god, this is
Fuck
already
yes!
funny. I don't know what the hell
This shit
is.
gets me more hyped than
That
anything in the
intro is
goddamn
the
world.
Fucking
It's time to man up. You got something to prove.
funniest fucking intro I've ever heard in my life.
Fighting for dollar signs, money walks if you lose. This is real talk. Leave the bullshit at home. It's not a battle, it's a war in the dock for the throne. From the streets to the stage, bring the heat to get paid. No mercy
Bring the
for
heat to get
MCs,
paid.
not bringing the A game. So if you think that you're hot, bring your shit to the spot. Put your money where your mouth is. King of the dot.
Woo! Man.
Hey, yo, what up? Welcome to the third annual
Juice, dog. Juice. No, Diz, you're in for a real treat. Keep rolling that piff, bro.
From the King of the Dot. And that's what it is. So first it's on him. 1 minute.
Hey. Yo, internal rhymer, you rhyming internally? Joking me, I'll crack your spine in the surgery for trying to murder me. My rhyme's so hot, they burn in the 3rd degree. The only time your rhymes rise when hot is when you swallow mercury. He's always lame and he sucks.
What the
This cat is amazingly fucked.
What the fuck did he just do in his head? Did you see that? He's like,
Dude, I don't know. I think this guy's name is Pat Man.
Is when you swallow mercury. He's always lame and he sucks. This cat is amazingly fucked. Yeah, he was.
He's amazingly fucked.
This cat is amazingly fucked.
Oh no, we can't watch no
Mercury.
old King of the
He's
Dot
always
shit.
lame and he
It's crazy.
sucks. This cat is amazingly fucked. Yeah, he was making the bucks, I heard, by shaving the nuts of his.
Yeah. You know, I've always told them, hey man, why don't you like remove shit off your page type of shit?
Because
they want to keep this type of shit up. What?
Yo,
I would destroy this if it was my channel. I would destroy it. I would give this video a virus on purpose and corrupt the file,
This is
bro.
proof
and tell
I
the
watched
guys,
this
hey,
last
bro.
night. I'm the most recent comment who here in 2020 still
Nobody, bro. You're the
That was
only
me.
person in there. That's what I'm saying. Look,
Dude,
bro,
I was laughing so
literally-
much watching this last night. It was
Nah,
fucking
man,
incredible.
you gotta tell these type of dudes, hey, man, the cameraman's fucking camera, something like with the thing, and then it corrupted the
it
file,
deleted
bro.
it.
The file's deleted, bro. No. We're not watching his opponent, bro. Go back right now. I'm already done with the blunt, bro. It's a wrap.
Is it wrapped?
The fuck is this?
All right, that's my favorite battle of all time, guys. If you want to check it out, it's called Internal versus Pat Man.
How
All right,
did he
we'll
even
just
find
we'll just
this
watch the
shit?
beginning of his opponent's round. It's so
Misery into a fucking murder
Yo, Diz,
mystery.
please listen to it. Please, it will trust me. It will make your day a lot better.
Got time, just Pat.
Just listen to the beginning of this
Bro, I'm
guy's
gonna get
verse.
really mad, and then I'm gonna call Organic.
You're not gonna get really mad. It's
Yes.
very good.
You're gonna-
All right, fuck, fine.
All right,
I don't want to
for
pressure
you, for you.
No.
For you,
Let's-
go.
Let's watch.
Go.
I already deleted it.
Fucking.
All right. Yeah,
Shouts out to Walter Fox.
You got
Fuck
your blunt rolled?
Hold on. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Whatever.
I waited too long and it dried up. It's a Fonto leaf, god damn it.
Can't you just like
Fuck!
lick it again?
No, it broke.
Okay, we're gonna watch the beginning of this.
No! Here, I'll just transport it over to the leaf right now.
Internal versus Patman.
Oh, man, come on, bro. I don't want to find out what the internal guy sounds like.
Versus Oatman.
I can't even imagine what he looks like.
Here we go. All right. Yes.
Imagine they're like one of my biggest
Listerine.
fans.
Yo, time, just Patman, it's on internal round one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Fucking battle.
Mystery into a fucking murder mystery. Yo, time, just Patman, it's on internal round one. Fuck your murder mystery. You can't spit like me. I'll make your mouth clean like Listerine. You fucking bitch. You suck dick. You look like Mr. Clean. Is your head bald? Yo, you probably suck dick till you get blue balls. Can't even bust. I'll fuck your bitch up and
out of here.
Dude, I fucking love it.
Hey, by the way, you know what?
Suck dick
You know what?
you just blue balls.
You know what?
You can't even bust.
You just gave me the best idea ever.
What?
We're making this a segment on my show. We're gonna
watch
do this.
bad
We're
battles?
gonna tear people like this apart.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no. I'm gonna
These are the
destroy,
best.
but not today, because I don't got time for them today. But I'm coming back to destroy all of them, bro. These
Oh my
people should have
God.
never battled in
Oh
their
my
life, bro. I'm
God.
gonna fucking hunt them all down and beat the shit out of
You
all of
can't
them.
even bust.
You can't even buzz. You should be shot.
All
you
right,
should be
Diz.
fucking removed
Let me
forever.
know when your Fonta leaf is ready. We're gonna get
ready.
Into this.
clean. Is your head bald? Yo, you probably suck dick till you get blue balls. Can't even bust. I'll fuck your bitch up and fist fuck her. Put it in a dumpster, motherfucker. Fuck your life. You ain't nothing compared to me.
These fake ass fucking wannabe Fresh Coast battlers.
Oh my God. Ah, this made my night last night when I stumbled upon this gem, and especially this guy's horrorcore raps, and then Hollahan.
I feel like Mad Ills is responsible for this shit for some reason. I don't know why.
Nope.
I feel like he has something to do with this.
R3CJ. Thank you, man. Oh my God, I'm
Like
dying.
Mad
I'm
Ills
fucking dying.
You look like Mr. Clean. Is your head bald? Yo, you probably suck dick till you get blue balls. Can't even bust. I'll fuck your bitch up and fist fuck her. Put it in a dumpster, motherfucker. Fuck your life. You ain't nothing compared to me. I'll tell you, you're a pussy menstrual clamp. You're bleeding eternally. Plus you wear some fucking shorts, so you must shave your legs. What the fuck, man? You're
Plus you wear shorts, so you must shave your legs.
You wear shorts, so you must shave your legs.
This guy is practical and illogical at the same time.
gay and dead. I'll break your head. You're a fucking fake fed. You're doing a fucking
Oh my God,
You're a pussy menstrual clamp. You're bleeding eternally. Plus you wear some fucking shorts, so you must shave your legs. What the fuck, man? You're gay and dead. I'll break your head.
You're gay in bed, I'll break your head.
You're a fucking fake fed.
You're a fucking fake fed.
Y'all some weirdos. Fuck!
What are you talking about? This is eternal!
You're doing a fucking course of police foundations. 20 goons around here will pound your fucking face in. Motherfucking cock blocker. I'm a mic blocker. You a Harry Potter twatter lookalike. I'll probably kick you in your face in. You can't see my vocals with bifocals. You're gonna die local. Little bitch, go back to Guelph. You're like a fucking Geeper elf. So
Drop him off a fucking cliff.
Oh my God.
Toss him off a
Oh
fucking cliff.
my God. What are you talking about? This is, dude, let's see Internal versus Twerk in 2020. I'll fund it.
Internal versus Twerk?
I'll sell something. I have nothing left. I'll sell this camera.
He said internal versus Twerk.
Yes.
That just sounds like the most fucked up shit ever.
Oh my
Especially
God.
if you ever went to the point where you did something that ridiculous. How funny, like if we actually trolled Twerk, hit him up like, hey man, so we just gonna give you a good look here in Cali. We got a check for you.
Yo.
We just want you to kill a random fucking no-name. He won't know nothing about him. He'll show up and we'll all know it's the funniest shit in the world, but Twerk won't know who he's battling.
Low
This
key
can
though,
work.
if Twerk
I'm
rapped his first versus Charlie Clips, which is probably my favorite round ever, against this guy's first, it would be my favorite battle of all time.
Why? Just
Because it would
about
have everything
devastating?
that's great about battle rap. It would have the best parts about battle rap from an artistic and creative standpoint, and then the best parts about bad battle rap, which are equally as entertaining to me.
That
So,
is so funny.
you ready?
Yep.
Got your shit rolled? All right, let's get it. Whew, baby.
Home run! Hey! I said, welcome home, Ron. Feels like king of. Hey!
Probably didn't miss anything.
I said, welcome home, Ron. Feels like king of the dot to me. Corey, Adam. Let's give the whites what they want to see. I said 2 chromes. Tex will hit you. Someone get Joseph Kahn to make this set official. This time, someone get Joseph Kahn to make this set official. This time you're getting bodied, Adam. This revenge for pistols. Cans up. Hands up. Look, hands up. Let's do cheers. So many shots he thinks it's New Year's. Get iced so hard, you'll quit battling for 2 years. Quit like a sore loser. The fans just wait around. Since 2017, bitch, you haven't made a sound. People are out here, but no, they can't just wait around. Man, this is welcome.
It's all good, let him. He just stumbled a little bit.
Quit like a sore loser. The fans just wait around. Since 2017, bitch, you haven't made a sound. People are out here, but no, they can't just wait around. Man, this is welcome to your retirement, Holmes. I'm Grandma's favorite now. I put that
Crazy. That
He
was
said
dope.
Gramus. I'm Gramus' favorite.
That's just his steez.
Wait, so go back again. What's the lead up to Grandma's favorite?
Since 2017, bitch, you haven't made a sound. People are out here, but no, they can't just wait around. Man, this is welcome to your retirement, Holmes. I'm Grandma's favorite now. I put that on Agnes and Bertha. I put that on Agnes and Bertha. They heard I'm invincible. Every grandma's giving me this round. Werther's Originals. Right now, his grandma's like, Roan, stop it, dear. Your birthday card will get no guap this year. It's getting quiet. It's getting quiet for your Grammy. Solcon's career. Have him wrapped in plastic like the couch in your grandma's basement. Your whole family's racist. I've killed so many smack rappers. I'm your grandpa's favorite. Fucking MGK, KK, nah, that's an angle I can't try. He reversed racism, I can't lie, cause he dressed up as Lincoln and got his chain taken by a black guy. This that white on white crime. You are the biggest cokehead in all of grind time. If that was the truth, Holohan, switch to my side. Fuck. Again? I'm just playing this man's lucky. The only person to come from behind Roan Sandusky. You asked Ganik for more money. Gave him all kinds of quotes. He flew me first class. He made you ride the coach.
That is fire. That's his first fire, boy.
Is there a double meaning that I'm missing the point?
Yes.
Kinds of quotes.
Listen.
He flew me first class. He made you ride the coach. He's like,
how did you not catch that?
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's like a really creative way of saying.
That was dope.
I think the only person to come from behind him as Sandusky is that's extremely like weird.
But he was roping it into Holohan.
Yeah, and all that was not good. It was not good. But I think the ride the coach shit is very creative.
Yeah,
like,
the quotes. He flew me first class. He made you ride the coach. He's like, no.
So it took him a minute to catch it.
Yeah. As did I.
He's like, bro, that's a piece of cake. That's the cheapest angle he can take. Well, if you don't like rape jokes, then stop being raped. He's like.
A little insensitive, Sharon.
It's cool. It's a good
Soul
bar.
Calm pops out. I'll save you.
He's like.
Quit being oppressed, Sharon.
You gotta know, I got a graphic mind. You can't be saying stupid shit like this. I just imagined him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, Ron.
Whisk
I'm
away.
here for you.
He's like, be more creative next time. My name wasn't in the headline. He never gave me red wine before bedtime. You're from Philly. If it wasn't Sandusky, it was Tech 9. You blew back. I
don't react to Tech 9.
You blew Pat in a Cadillac. What was it filmed for? His throat's still sore. We saw Adam choking the caddy. Happy Gilmore. And it was Tech 9. His throat's still sore. We saw Adam choking the caddy. Happy Gilmore. In a
Hey, just hit J.
You
Look what he does
blew,
here.
you blew Pat in a Cadillac. What was it filmed for? His throat's still sore. We saw Adam choking the caddy. Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, thanks for reenacting.
In a press conference, you told head ice, I sucked your dick straight like that, and guess what, Wolf? It tastes like Pat. Roan fans, we need to see you. Roan fans, we need to see you. Y'all need to hold this L. GBTQ. You gave head to head and blew Pat's day too. That's gay, dude. We're all waiting for you to come out like your Smack debut.
Wait, did he get his shit shelved?
Yeah, he battled. He supposedly bodied Danger Zone.
And they never put it out?
Yeah, the audio is really bad, so it's like they didn't put it out for that reason.
Yeah, it's a good bar then.
It's a shame. It's a shame, man.
You gave head to head and blew Pat's day too? That's gay, dude. We're all waiting for you to come out like your Smack debut. Used to be the man, now you background. Represent Philly worse than the Smack crowd. Do your virgin jokes, they'll react loud. You think I've never touched a pussy? Well, I have now.
Drone is so smart when he battles, man. He knows the shit that the crowd would just fucking eat.
Yeah. No.
He's a smart battle rapper.
That's good. You know what that is? That's just good performance right there. He's performing good. He's stepping up his performance.
Yeah.
Do your sports references real slow. This is a 3-0 field goal flip shit. I'm mad at with the hit stick. Fucking up his return. This is a squib kick. You need Paul Bears, I'll pick 6. Pistols with that big shit. 6 way. Johnny Manziel. First.
You don't think this is believable? What are you laughing about, Diz? He's got guns. He's got the pistols.
It's just so funny watching him get so. He's like,
aggressive.
I'll pull the 6 out. Oh my god! I'm sorry.
Fucking up his return. This is a squib kick. You need Paul Bears, I'll pick 6. Pistols with that big shit. 6 way. Johnny Manziel. First round bust on this rich kid. Don't play pistols. He don't listen to the same whistle. Get laced out and turn bitch. Ray Finkel. This guy ain't a motherfucking MC. I know everything he's about to say against me. I am autistic. I do rap about guns. I did sell furnaces door to door like a scum, and have a dumb friend named 100 Bullets that got me slapped over a cap gun. I did about 100 bullets that got
Just naming that shit on bullets like
Let
that?
it go, man. Just let it go. I'm gonna try to listen to
this guy ain't a motherfucking MC. I know everything he's about to say against me. I am autistic. I do rap about guns. I did sell furnaces door to door like a scum, and if a dumb friend named 100 Bullets that got me slapped over a cap gun, I did get jumped. K-Shon's still a chump. Hey.
That is funny, R3CJ. That is hilarious. He said Rumnity said that squib kick line against Surf exactly the same. But whatever.
He got jumped?
K-Shon's still a chump.
I mean, he's not.
Why did he say he
I
got
did sell furnaces door to door like a scum, and if a dumb friend named 100 Bullets that got me slapped over a cap gun, I did get jumped. K-Shon's still a chump. And
Carl, appreciate you, my man.
That's crazy, Carl. That's what's up.
Seek.
Hey, and Shoddy Horror did fuck my girl. I've still killed every smack rapper in the whole fucking world. I told the URL I have a small dick. I say it proudly. I act gangster and I said that.
Yo, I was dying when he said that.
This again, bro.
When he said that, I was fucking dying.
Like, here's the thing. There's a paradox here. And do we give him points for making fun of himself? And
I mean, the way he's trying to do it, it's working. It's like the 8 Mile thing.
it's really not. Just because it's working there doesn't mean it's working. It's really not working, and I guarantee you, I'm not the only person saying this.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
There's some, I see where he's going with it. I'm trying to ask you. At one point in battle rap, like, it depends who you are. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like Uno Lavos and Carter Deems and the guys who are more religiously about comedy,
yeah,
could get away with probably doing stuff like that, right? They're
Yeah.
very true to the comedic form of just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Someone like Sharon, who raps about being tough, who gets in people's faces, who gets crazy, says personals to people, at one point does it become acceptable for him to hop back and forth with this paradox of personalities where you're not doing the cheddar cheese thing where we could accept you if you're like Little G or one of these guys that, like, cool, I'm just gonna, talk about myself, make fun of myself. Like, Little G says gay shit all the time, but it's all good. Like, it's not gay, but it would be considered gay. He raps about his dick the whole time. But it's okay for him to get away with it because that's the personality he assigned himself to. I'm saying it's the same as a religious dude catching flack, like a Christian rapper, for using guns. At what point are we going to be like, all right, bro, are you really, like, a shooter, or are you a little fucking nerd with a small dick? Shut the fuck up. Like, at one point, or are you, like, this personal attacker, or do you get to just fucking self-deprecate and you're out of it? I don't think that taking the heat off you like that is the correct way to do it. I think there should be a way around it that requires a lot of substance rather than just be like, okay, I did get slapped. Yes, you got slapped. Part of being a fucking battle rapper in the first place is not getting slapped. Like, that's one of the main things of being a battle rapper. At least, I don't know. Like, those are things that are going to be used against you, and you need to find a different way around them. You can't just be like, oh, just take an Eminem scheme and it's cool. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and then just, I don't know what he's talking about when he said he got jumped and all that. So I'm going to deduct points for all that shit. So that whole scheme is all fucking trash. All right, so let's start from the beginning.
Wait, it's not done. His round isn't done yet.
Was it at the end?
No.
Rapper in the whole fucking world. I told the URL I have a small dick. I say it proudly. I act gangster, and I said that in a battle. I won't say it again.
I love Sharon. I won't say it again.
The angle about it. I never told.
The whole time I was like dying, looking at Ron. That's where he was looking. Also, in your battle with Solcon, do you remember you like kept rapping to me in caustic?
Yeah, I do remember that.
It's because we're right there. And
I know.
I'm assuming as a performer, it's hard because like you're like, oh, you're right there.
You start spotting people you know and you want to talk to them. It's cool.
Well, I have a small dick. I won't say it proudly. I act gangster and wear suits wrong.
This shit is gay. Right, Big K? Thank you! Reinforcements have arrived!
Fuck y'all if you doubt me. I'm about to sell your grandma a furnace. I don't want to win, I'm outie. I'm 8 miles ahead of you. Tell them something they don't know about me, motherfucker.
Great fucking round.
I'm 8 miles ahead of you and outie. Alright, well, alright, it definitely has a lot of good shit. There's a lot of, like, meat in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it. Alright, so his shit iced for 2 years.
Yeah.
Was a good punchline, but the lead up to it was a little lackluster with the take shots like New Year's, and again, it's him just writing shit to write shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call him out on that. The Gramus favorite now, he actually fucked up that whole beginning, that like he fucked up that the meaning. He was meant to say something else as the setup. So because of that line didn't hit fully, even if they reacted to it, because it's a grandma's favorite and it's a Roan's thing. So then he went off the grandma thing after that, because obviously that's going to work against them. But the initial attack, that 4-bar setup of grandma's favorite now, broke off on the third bar. So when he got to the third bar, it broke. So once he got to the fourth bar, it didn't have that support. It really didn't mean anything what he was saying. He really didn't have a real point of why she's his favorite. Then he had a good bar where you could tell he has that influence where he's using the everything is a round. I'll give you a round like an ashtray. I'll give you a round like this, round like that. He had the round, the Withers original shit.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid little candies. Which is a very, stupid little I love the idea, the concept that and it's maybe because he's really smart, that he realized that those candies are predominantly, like it's something in the old people world, so it can be used as an old joke. He just used it stupid.
Mhm.
He used it with somebody else's metaphor and just threw it in there. Like, I'll give you a round like a pizza. Like, it's just, all right. So then, quiet for your Grammy like SoulCon. That's cool. That was cool. It was kind of hit. Yeah, the grandma favorite thing. The KKK thing didn't hit for me. I don't. And then chain taken by a black guy. I see his concept. It's just really cringeworthy how it came out. He didn't deliver it right. Like, just the whole reverse racism thing is already, with the chain, that concept has already been used, so he kind of rehashed that concept. I don't know who used that concept before, but it's been used.
So, like, a common theme I'm seeing from your perspective is a lot of unoriginal ideas.
Yeah, I'm just breaking down everything. Like, I told everybody that this is what I'm going to do, and I did it to Thesaurus and Cheddar Cheese, so the same is going to happen with both these guys. So then comes to the famous topic that Roan is associated with, is the Sandusky situation.
Yeah.
I think with all the Sandusky shit that's been said to him, it's a topic you have to be careful when you enter with someone like Roan, because if it's not extremely original, it's not going to really hit like that once it hits online. And yeah, it might there, and he did get reaction for the Sandusky shit there, but once it gets online, people are going to look over it. They're not really going to give them points for that, because they've already heard all of it, so it has to be way better. You could still reuse concepts. You just have to constantly re-innovate. You know what I mean? So the Ride the Coach thing was his moment right there, where he did that. That's where he started to, come with, like, creative concepts that nobody's thought of before. Nobody's told Roan, you ride the coach. That's an excellent, original 10 out of 10 fucking bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm able to spot those type of bars immediately. I'm not going to look over them. The stop being raped, also using the stop getting, like that.
Yeah.
He's using a used template, but in that scenario, the humor in it makes it still an original concept, even though, you don't like this, then stop being this. Like, it's a common saying. Everybody says it. You know what I'm saying? But he did it in a very good way. So I also give him, like, a 9 out of 10 for that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then the Tech 9 jokes. I don't give points for Tech 9 bars. They're shock value, and especially if somebody's from Philly, like, all right, cool. So we kind of might know this is coming. You know what I mean? The way he delivered it and the way he put it into context was really good, but it's still a Tech 9 bar, and I'm not gonna even remark on that. I don't rock with it, but I'm not gonna deduct anything for him, because, I should, because he's pandering. Anybody doing it at this point is just trying to get a reaction. Lazy writing. If you don't agree with me, that's fine.
Yeah.
LGBTQ bar. Excellent bar. Not that crazy. It's a good bar. The Smack debut of Personal. That was really fucking good. And then, I can't even fucking read what I wrote over here. So then he went into, like, the Billy Pistol shit and all that. I want to talk about the Billy Pistol shit, and I'm going to tell Sharon just like I tell A-Ward, you know what I'm saying? I think he's using the Billy Pistols thing as an excuse to use gun bars. So he, like, turns into Billy Pistols. Now I can get away with it. Like, no, Sharon, you fucking idiot. You're still doing gun bars, and you're still Sharon. So, like, it's cool. I can rock with how you're entertaining the crowd and you're being a good performer. I give you props for that. but you're still going out of your element and you're not doing what we came there to see, which is fucking rip Roan apart. We don't want to hear how you would shoot him. I'm trying to hear personals about Roan. Real shit about him. Not shit like you left us. Like real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a good round, but it's a real beatable round.
Cody, thank you, man.
Give him like a fucking 6.8 over 10 or some shit. 7, 6.9, 6.9. You got it, Takashi.
All right, cool. All right, let's get it. Top of the first
Gramus.
round. Roan.
Gramus.
Carolina Con Roan, let's go.
Let's go,
Triple C.
Cause I'll shoot you in your fucking face, faggot.
My first battle was in 2009. Shit is truly a disgrace. I've been battle rapping for 10 years. Someone shoot me in the face. What am I doing with my life?
Deduct point.
I'm fucking fat now. Plus my comebacks versus Sharon, I'm doing bad. Wow. I mean, wasn't I supposed to make a runoff rap? TV shows, movies, dumb contracts, stand-up, radio, #1 podcast, sold out concert. Wait, I done all that. All that. See, I don't do it for the fame like my enemy does. I'll put a bone through your cheek like an elephant tusk. And I'll put a bone through your cheek like an elephant tusk. And I don't do it for the cash, bitch. My cheddar been up. Oh, I'm just doing this for the adrenaline rush. So what's up? I know you've been watching me walk on a sack for 10 years like Vladi Divac. On the sack for 10 years like Vladi Divac. 2 call-outs, 3 call-outs. I said, fuck it, he's unstable. But 4 call-outs, 5 call-outs. I'm getting up from the lunch table. But first, a history lesson. Your name was Triple C until you ever heard of me. And then you changed it to Sharon 2 months after I hit the scene. And while that all might seem above board, Travis, imagine a battle rapper came out named Organic. Oh, yeah. It would probably bother you. But I always show Buddy love. Just clumped him in with the rest. Never let push come to shoves. I never let push come to shoves, but somehow you turned into this little brother to me, who'd always want to compete, who'd always tug at my sleeve, the bother, the little toddler, the fly buzzing at me, the food stuck in my teeth, the tag under my teeth, the terrible combination of awkward and cocky, chronically sloppy, sonically offbeat. Every single day you should curse God for your body. Your cringeworthy demeanor has this tailored for the perfect takedown, but the secondhand awkwardness of sharing the stage with you made me want to turn the plate down. We watched you grow up from a boy, you have a pervert's face now, and any character assassination will be a nervous breakdown. Yo, your eyes moving, how he's quivering, like it's puberty that crippled him. He's a wet noodle, a drenched poodle, a drooping piece of licorice. From your shoulders to your arms, how you move them like an idiot. If we were judging off body language, bro, you would be illiterate.
This is fucking insane, dude. This is like absolutely crazy.
So we don't, get the
if we're
crying,
judging you off
so we
body
don't
language.
get the crying Sharon fans and the disaster haters in here. I'm gonna start off by deducting a heavy point right off the top. I've been battling. Nope. For saying I've been battling for 10 years.
Someone shoot me in the face. To
yes.
enter.
Yes, I'll shoot you in the face if you want. No, I'll just play it. All right, so I just don't think that means anything. So I'm really judging shit for what it means again. So that doesn't mean anything. It's just a funny self-deprecation line he started off with. It's fine. Then he starts bragging about all his accomplishments. Now, notice how I'm using the word bragging.
Yeah.
It's bragging rights. There's a difference between being a bragger and having bragging rights. He came in and introduced himself as the new Sharon, the podcasts, all the things,
Roan.
And did it in the new Roan. I mean, sorry for disrespecting you like that. But he's talking about all the things that he did personally that he made happen, but he did it in a creative way. He bragged his ass off and put a punchline to it. I fucking love it. Some shit I would do. Then I'm gonna take another fucking point from him. Trust me, we gonna get to the good part. I'm gonna take another point from him for the bone through your cheek like an elephant tusk. That line has been used before. Okay. I'm sorry, Avo. I have it's back here. The file is here. I think it's a Big K bar. I think Big K has something very similar to that.
Okay.
It might be somebody else too. So, the source said the bar sucks. Oh no, he said that bar is fired. Never mind. All right, and the dude above him said it sucks. Whatever. So here's the point. Whether it sucks or not, I'm deducting a bar because it's not original. Then he started cooking. Because he ended with the adrenaline rush, and up until he said adrenaline rush, Roan was still shaking off the 2-year rust. It rhymes almost with it. He was getting rid of the rust. By the time he got to the adrenaline rush,
he's ready to bust.
He was just getting rid of the rust. So what he was doing there was just building up. Then he started with the Vladi Divac, the sack line. You know what I'm saying? But that's a personal and a metaphor, because it's not just he's talking about Vladi Divac. He's saying, you're on my dick and you're annoying as fuck. So then he went into the lunch table shit. You hear me? And then he went into like the whole shit about him. He did the buddy love shit, the Chow Organic. He started building the case how this fool is like in his shadow. And then he started the whole thing about tugging at his sleeve, and he's like that annoying thing stuck in it. Now let me tell you something. A fucking man. Road is breaking his character down to a T. It's actually exposing the inner workings of how Sharon thinks he gets his battles or where he should be. Like, he always comes up to somebody and violates them until they agree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, that's always been his thing, because no one wants to battle him. So he's always, and I'm not going to say I don't want to battle him. I just got no comment on it. I don't feel like battling him. So then the buddy love shit. Then we said the tug at the sleeve shit, and then he hit it with the illiterate shit. So
nuts.
So once he started with the Vladi Divac thing, that's where the point of no return is starting. Like, at this point, this is why I tell like Sharon, like, even if I didn't know him, regardless of what anybody thinks, I'll tell him the same thing I just said about Cheddar. You wasted your time talking about hypotheticals and just other shit that doesn't really mean anything. Like, you're targeting some personals, but like your grandma's favorite, and you're taking these slogans and these things that are cool. Like, it's cool, but this person is coming for your character.
Yeah.
He's talking about how you really are to people, and that's what's gonna get people to be like, oh, he's winning right now. That's how you win a battle, is when you start really talking to a fucking person. You know what I mean? And they have to adopt that, which is even worse, because if he starts rapping like that, it's not even him. A lot of these guys, all they do is learn from us, but then they steal the shit for their own shit, and they get props for it, and then they come back and try to battle you. It's how they always build their shit. You gotta learn this shit. This is how you fucking battle rap. What he's doing right now, he's coming in with a knife for his neck.
Yeah, he's fucking precision and character assassinating.
The Sandusky shit ain't gonna piss Ron off. It's not gonna mean anything.
Yeah.
It'll be a nervous breakdown. Yo, your eyes moving, how he's quivering, like it's puberty that crippled him. He's a wet noodle, a drenched poodle, a drooping piece of licorice. From your shoulders to your arms, how you move them like an idiot. If we were judging off body language, bro, you would be illiterate. Bro,
the setup. Perfect setup. Talking about his arms. You know, he's getting to the...
But his karate action arms, that's
Yo,
his true...
fucking Lush, this is so
I heard him. It is.
But
it's
his
incredible.
karate action arms, that's his true talent. Throw him some melons while he's rapping, he'll make a fruit salad. But I'm not here to make an impression of you. I'm here to make an impression on you, to prove that none of your family matter. Don't your uncle nor auntie matter. I'm unstable. I'm Billy Idol minus the Stratocaster. I'll put a foreigner through the rafters. I'm the coroner for these rappers. It's a champ versus stepping stool. I'm the former, you're the latter. Bro, yo.
That's so
you
good.
Always
All that shit was crazy.
Like, because the stepping stool
Joseph,
and the ladder.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Like, he's comparing it,
Yeah.
like, but he's talking about the ladder.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
that's so,
Yep.
hold on.
And the antimatter bar was fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
it was really good. What? I wrote it. That's what I was.
Yeah, it was really
because
good.
I already wrote it down.
Okay.
Look, it says antimatter right here.
Dismissing me, Diz?
It says antimatter.
Okay,
Look.
all right.
I'm here to make an impression on you, to prove that none of your family matter. Don't your uncle nor auntie matter. I'm unstable. I'm Billy Idol minus the Stratocaster. I'll put a foreigner through the rafters. I'm the coroner for these rappers. It's a champ versus stepping stool. I'm the former, you're the latter. Bro, yo, you always wanted my chains. Well, today we could fulfill that. You never have to win a title. I'll leave you permanently still, champ. See, I am offended at any list where your name is ranked ahead of me. I am resentful of anyone that puts you in the same breath as me. The only chance you'd ever be ranked ahead of me is alphabetically, so thank the letter C. This gonna be agony, like you were Akastemony.
Good.
Yeah, he's killing it.
So fucking good. The only chance you'll ever be ranked ahead of me is alphabetically.
So thank the letter C.
That's good too, but like I'm already look, I'm all about the setups, man. Like he might think that that's the punchline. That's fine. Already knew that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Is that the punchline is really the
Set it
ranked
up.
ahead of me alphabetically. So perfect, so precise, flawless, airtight, multisyllabic, you know what I mean, pattern right there.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Word of
Offended
mouth.
at any list
Yo,
where your
well,
name
rap.
is ranked ahead of me. I am resentful of
Wayne.
anyone that puts you in the same breath as
And then
me.
he had
The
that with his
only
personal
chance
breath
you'd
of
ever
me.
be ranked ahead of me is alphabetically, so thank the letter C. This gonna be agony, like you are Akastemony. You should be banned indefinitely like Randy Gregory. I'm here to get under your skin like an appendectomy or Patrick Beverly. Yo, I'm here to get under your skin like an appendectomy
Probably
or
a fucking
Patrick
football
Beverly.
player.
Bro, you have the personality of a patch of celery. You should have been in a band in pregnancy. You misunderstood your girl's Tinder bio.
I'm not fucking around. Oh no, just you guys tell me.
Who's Patrick Bellamy? He's a
Beverly.
basketball player.
Beverly.
Letter C. This
Patrick
gonna be
NBA,
agony, like you are Akastemony. You should be banned indefinitely like Randy Gregory. I'm here to get under your skin like an appendectomy or Patrick Beverly. Yo, I'm here to get under your skin like an appendectomy or Patrick Beverly. Bro, you have the personality of a patch of celery. You should have been in a band in pregnancy. You misunderstood your girl's Tinder bio when she said she wanted to be challenged mentally.
Amazing.
Bro.
Amazing. Amazing. Pause. Well, hey, what we have over here is he went from the antimatter shit, and the only part he had in here that you could even critique is the still champ shit. I'll leave you permanently still champ. Just cut that out next time, Ron. That was just the, you know what I mean? It's just so much harmony going on. That part was unnecessary. Like the whole antimatter, the former you latter, then going into the resentful, same breath as me, alphabetically, Patrick Beverly. Like he had like patch of celery and he kept on going and like telling somebody he has the personality of a patch of celery. As forced as it sounds,
It's amazing.
it is incredible.
It is amazing.
because you're just, that's it. Like,
Yeah. Boring.
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're a carrot. You're a
Yeah.
corn cob. Like
Yeah.
it don't even matter really.
Yeah.
Like I'm going with that, and he ends it off with an extreme personal, and a personal that the person he's saying it to. Like, look, I always look at these things really deep. It's his strength. He's not only making fun of him for a personal. He's making fun of him for a personal that he uses in battles to his advantage. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's fucking him up.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Shut the fuck up.
He's been chasing me for so long.
Fuck
it's
Ryan.
really got me in a whirlwind. It's got me wondering, who's really your white whale? Me or your little girlfriend? I mean, he thinks that whore's a looker because she looked like some sort of hooker. It's no wonder that he get jerseyed as soon as Cory Booker. But you came a long way from Laura Tarsi. We look back and still laugh. You used to have a fake girlfriend. Now your new one is real fat. But, yo, your jokes stolen. Concepts stolen. Wordplay stolen. And he thinks all of it's fine. He can't go one battle without repurposing someone else's good idea. Shit, probably mine. So for your rap.
So he's saying what you were saying about Sharon's whole round. That
Oh,
statement.
yeah, he's about to get into that.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I feel like, see, like, this is what's happening with Roan. Maybe he's still trying to test the waters coming back because he has these really, really flawless attacks, and then he goes into some, like, Cory Booker, da-da-da-da-da-da, and then he goes, and, like, the real fat, your girlfriend is real fat.
Yeah,
like,
that could have been.
That's very bad. Like,
Yeah,
for
it's pretty
Roan, that's
horrible.
very bad. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We can't overlook that, because
Yeah.
then I would be over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
But
was so
hold on.
far.
Then he jumps back into what you're saying. Look, he goes from that. Like, he could have just attached this to the challenge mentally and just
edited
keep
it
on
out.
fucking him up, like, personally.
Yep.
Concepts stolen. Wordplay stolen. And he thinks
She's
all
not
of it's
fat.
fine. He can't go one battle without repurposing someone else's good idea. Shit, probably mine. So for your raps about selling drugs to the bars that Corey's still in, I might have to take a hand off since he act like Corey Dillon. But you said I turned my back on battle rap. We need to stop the cap. You're acting
See,
like
this
I
is-
robbed the culture with a gun and a stocking mask.
Stop
I've
it.
had battle rappers.
This is what I mean. I made fun of his... In the beginning, it might have taken his hate when I said you have to say more than just, you left us. Remember how I said that in the beginning? Because that's not a good fucking angle for Roan. Sure enough, Roan has the perfect answer for it. Because it's not a good angle, or Roan would have had no answer for it.
Yeah.
Still in, I might have to take a hand off
back-
since
yeah.
he act like Corey Dillon.
Here we go.
But
Look, he answers
you
it
said
like
I
this.
turned my back on battle rap. We need to stop the cap. You're acting like I robbed the culture with a gun and a stocking mask. I've had battle rappers on my phone suicidal. I'm the one that they called the chat. It wasn't the King of the Dot Facebook group. I'm the one talking back. I see a battle rapper down.
Yeah, he's a
I
good
see a
friend,
battle
too. I'm
rapper
gonna give him a
down.
point.
No problem. I offer cash. I had them eating off my plate when you wouldn't offer scraps. GoFundMe's, tickets, pay-per-views. No problem. I'm dropping racks. I put my money where my mouth is. What's more King of the Dot than that?
This round is fucking nuts. This is such a crazy round.
It's not our fault. That's why I wanted to watch
You could never match my moves either in or out the ring. They call me Ronnie Bay the Prince, but to you, I'll always be the king.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? Sharon has that same, like, no look that he had on his face when Pat was telling him I'll always be the king and all that shit.
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
like, he's like, no. Oh, that's an
Such
easy
a
one.
good
out.
round.
There's so
Such
much
a good
shit in here.
round.
He has, so he has like 4 or 5 misses in there, right? But it's a long, healthy round with a lot of material in it. I'd chalk up his misses to rust and just getting back in the groove. It's a different crowd. He hasn't been around this crowd in a while. Like, he's just, I don't think he would have these necessarily if he battled again, or maybe less of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what they're going to react to. He might have thought that if he just went super personal and just all character assassination, that people were going to shut it out and that they want those, like, you could almost see that, like, Roan simplified his writing on purpose in some parts, because he's just like, fuck it, if I go too crazy, they're not going to react. But it's wrong. That people are so bored of hearing the same shit over and over that if you have some, like, really gut-wrenching shit, people are going to fuck with it. I think.
Very true. Very true.
Most of his shit is this material, though. And I think that's why he's getting such a good feedback.
Yeah.
Because 80% of his material probably is shit like this. You know, from what I remember. Like, I gotta see it again right now. But.
Yeah. The Roan got the first round. It's top of the second.
Sharon. Round 2, it's on Sharon. Let's go.
Yeah, 1-0.
Hey, man. He always telling me how my hands are out of place. Philly losing back to Mac. This is Meek Mill when he's battling Drake. He said I'm making a fruit salad, but you dressed in purple. Put the strap in his face. Man, I have this fruit on the wall. Alexander the Great.
That's crazy.
Nope.
And you keep doing a lot of gay jokes. Man, I don't know why y'all playing.
Start it again.
You said my girlfriend
Wait, how, what was the first thing he said? You said I keep moving my arms like this.
This is Meek Mill versus Drake. Because he's from Philly. And Drake is from Toronto. Get it?
All right, well, listen. I'm not giving him a point. Hold on. I'm not giving him a point for that. I'm not giving him a point for his also setup. I'll put the strap in his face. I'm not going to give him that. And Alexander the Grape is an observational punchline on the wall. It's no different than anybody's. It's cool. It's a.
It was cool enough.
No.
Man, you keep doing a lot of gay jokes. Man, I don't know why y'all playing. You said my girlfriend is fat. How many times have I told you we're not dating? I mean,
First of all, Ron isn't fat. I don't know why. I don't even know why he called himself fat. He's like not fat.
Thank you. You're speaking for me.
Stop body shaming Adam. What the hell?
No, this is a very bad rebuttal.
Soulcon pops out. Stop body shaming him.
You're body shaming my friends.
Is being fat so wrong?
I'd vote for a fat person. Hey, listen. That's not good. You're Sharon. You're one of the best freestylers ever. You just told Roan, me and you are not dating, and then it's already a stupid fucking line.
Yeah.
And you're telling him he's a fat dude when he's, nobody watching this is ever going to look at you two guys other than two skinny white guys. Like, I don't know why you see him as this. I don't know what made you say the line because you're a fast thinker. But you've been talking a lot of shit, so I'm gonna definitely call you out on anything stupid you fucking do, like this.
Hey! What are you talking about? Hey! So Organic hit his phone up. For 2 years, he didn't show up. I'm not surprised he split. That's what atoms do when they blow up.
Fire.
But I'm not. But I'm not out here exposing you. You already done that. I'm not mad you moved on from battling. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm mad that once you made it, you didn't put on anyone that's close to you. See, I helped Carter with Wildin' Out. We trained a lot. I told Ward, come here if you want to take my spot.
All right, hold on. All right, Sharon. You're going into a shaky, very murky waters here. I like that you're responding. That you're responding to his response. You're like, you're basically saying, I didn't say you turned your back on battle rap, which is really good. You're being their stimulus right there. But then what did he say after that? You remember what he said after that?
He didn't put anybody on close to you.
He said, you didn't put anybody on that's close to you, and for Ronan, what he's doing, like, who's gonna have, like, fucking, fucking thesaurus on Barstool? Like, what is he gonna do? Like, get one of us to, like, put us on how? Like, Ronan's doing his thing. And then he goes on to brag about he put on Carter. So I'm just asking you this, Sharon, why you're in murky waters. You better be the person that put in the call for Carter and really got him on the show, and that's cool. You helped out one of your homies. Maybe they was looking for an extra funny guy, but I think they wanted Carter. I don't think that you're the reason Carter's on Wildin' Out, but I could be wrong. I just feel like right now you're going into a weird angle, and it better be strong, because it's looking shaky.
All right.
Made it, you didn't put on anyone that's close to you. See, I helped Carter with Wildin' Out. We trained a lot. I told Ward, come here if you want to take my spot. If I had your platform, do you know how many names I'd drop? Once you get a bar stool, you're supposed to start taking shots. I mean,
No, because again, all right, his point was bar stools and shots. But he's telling him once you have a bar stool, you're supposed to start taking shots. So, like, what do you mean taking shots? Are you helping people, or are you taking, like, what do you mean taking shots? You mean calling shots? Like, again, the structure of it, like, he's relating the word shots and bar stools, but what do you mean you're supposed to start taking shots? And then saying, I told A-Ward, come here if you want to take my spot. So you invited A-Ward to get murked by you on Wildin' Out, and you think you're helping him? Like, I'm trying to figure out the weight of this convo, this argument that you're posing to him. You're bringing, this is what battle rap is. It's a debate. You're bringing your side of the story or your piece that you want to speak, and there has to be structure and reinforcement to what you're saying. And right now, that went nowhere.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
That went nowhere.
A real king would have came back to start raising his stock. You're an NFL blogger. You should know when you drop the ball, the game doesn't stop. You are not one of us. Who is on your #1 podcast? Not one of us. Doesn't matter. Stock. You're an NFL blogger. You should know when you drop the ball, the game doesn't stop. You are not one of us. Who is on your #1 podcast? Not one of us. Doesn't matter if you're GZ, I'm still supporting you. Go to war with you. You want me because MTV could do more for you. The Midget and Joker. You need a killer to open up doors for you. I have more money and still do this for fun. You're from Philly. You should know where your roots started from. Got a bone to pick with him. Look what you have become. On God, I'll make a bitch out of Adam. Genesis 2:21. To go.
Shouts out to A-Ward.
What's Genesis 2? Is that a basketball player?
You're an idiot. I can't believe I was going to explain that.
Hey, you gotta look at me when I'm killing you, bro. You gotta
Hold
look
on,
at
though.
me.
An interesting observation that I think a lot of people have missed from my accurate analysis of this here going on, I've seen that a lot of people missed that Roan just got done telling him, you take other people's ideas and you fucking rehash them, and he just did a not one of us, and he just took Averb's shit and rehashed it. So, there's a little bit of excellence on Roan's part for where he's writing in the past, because he's dissing Sharon for his past. He's dissing him in the present, and he's setting up roadblocks for him in the future.
Yeah.
This is a real strategy that's going on here, whether he intended it or not. Like, Sharon's starting to fall into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is that, a vacuum or something?
It's the camera.
Oh.
I'll make sure it doesn't do that. Just keep talking.
So, yeah, I know you guys agree with me because this is a very accurate breakdown from a... I'm basically, like, know what I'm talking about. I'm like a human computer when it comes to these type of things.
Shit, you're a computer?
I'm a computer.
Dude.
Computer talking to a computer.
Right.
So, wait, hold on. And the Not One of Us thing went into the MTV, and I could do more for you. And that was really good. He was doing a setup. But he went more for you, opened up the doors for you. Again, that was really good. But the structure's okay. The roots started from, he's starting to have good punchlines about his case. So he wanted to build this case against Roan that he doesn't know where he's from. And that he's fucking, he looks back on, like he's just abandoned everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think the best line he had about that was, "You're from Philly, you should know where your roots started from." And that's good, but like everything else he's doing is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. No. All right.
The bitch out of Adam. Genesis 2:21. To go. Hey, you gotta look at me when I'm killing you, bro. You gotta look at me.
I didn't read that verse.
Hey. To go viral, you.
I didn't read that verse.
To go viral, you change your gender like Caitlyn Jenner. You have no shame whatsoever. We've outgrown you. Adam's bitch made from the rib cage. We want the old you. Do this pussy so bad. If you were T.I.'s kid, he'd disown you. He's like, he's like, I'm American as shit. I'm Honest Abe mixed with John McCain. Well, I'm battle rap as shit. I'm Body Bag mixed with Shoddy Swave. The near divorce caustic made Tom Cruise mom shoes. We don't walk the same. Tom Cruise mom shoes. We don't walk the same. I'm a lush intro with his nostrils glazed. Tom Cruise mom shoes. We don't walk the same. I'm a lush intro with his nostrils glazed. I'm the energy of disaster, but not the braids. I'm three of them.
This guy got a fucking,
not the braids.
This guy got a fucking 10-year-old fucking gay little boy sailor haircut, and he's talking shit about me. Fucking weirdo. That was a good bar though. That was a good bar. That was a good bar. Like his his way of putting it together caught me slipping right there. You know what I mean? But fuck you. You have weak ass hair. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fucking with my shit.
The braids, I'm three of them things. Off the brain, I'm Pat Stay when he got the chain. I'm the apology you forgot to make to Cadillac Ron when you dropped his name. I'm PH, I'm PH in his Team Homie ways. I'm every bender multi-schemed on a stage. I'm king of the dot in their beatboxing days, mixed with the 6 people that lost their life getting crushed by T-Top on stage. And in this battle,
but like
somebody said, "Rest in peace."
No, that's a really good bar. But like he said he's the 6 people. I'm the 6 people that fell.
Yeah, that's super funny. Like, what,
I'm the
what
6
do you
people
mean?
that lost their life on stage.
Yeah. And the resurrection.
I love Sharon, man. I'm the 6 people that died.
In this battle, he started off with battling for a decade. You're truly a disgrace. If I'm battling in 2021, someone shoot me in the face. You've used battle rap since day one. This is where we both got our fame from. If I'm battling in 2029, pat me on the back like thanks for remembering where you came from.
See, like if Sharon had substance like that throughout all his attacks, he would really decimate Ron. He would. Like, because that right there, as a response to what he just did, already just like is all the fucking whack shit that Sharon did leading up to this, he like made up for a lot of it. Because that, what he just did, is really hard to do. Because he normally freestyles some bullshit like he did in the beginning of this round. Fucking, what did he say again?
Alexander the Great.
But before that, his fucking weird ass setup to it, I forgot.
Meek Mill and Drake.
Yeah, like back to back. This is the shit. Like this, doing this to Roan puts him at a huge disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
this is an extreme haymaker, probably the biggest one of the battle.
You got a nice flow, but no punching skill. 10 years, I'm punching still. The Philly Prince will get sunned in Cali. I'm Uncle Phil. Slash throat. They put his face on a shirt. R.I.P. the frat goat. This time when you go viral on a T, it ain't for fat jokes. You handpick. You handpick.
Definitely heating up.
You handpick opportunities. It's see-through. Gannick didn't even say your name. I knew it'd be you. I just said I think I'll win, and he wrote #MeToo. I'm your executioner, Lucifer. Shut the fuck up. Your time is fading. Roan, who you annihilating? You look like all 5 people that died from vaping. You calling You calling out Mike P? Dog, that's light. Bring him to the smack killer, we're not alike. I'll treat him like the show you got fired from and drop the mic. I got a violent left, Antifa. You getting floored this time. Fuck a metaphor, rhyme. The right will have them higher than their credit scores combined. While you were doing...
You know, like when Sharon like does really good setups, he could rest assured that I'm gonna catch them. You know what I'm saying? Like if he does whack shit, I'm gonna call it out. Like the left, the violent left, like Antifa for the setup for the right, like the credit score, is my example of how he should rap all the time. Mm-hmm. That's what we bust our ass doing. The fuck you get a pass for to just come with half the shit. So like this right here is really fucking good. Yeah, this is like really good.
He's killing it.
And the died from vaping shit has a lot of Fresh Coast influence in it, so I give it a.
Antifa, you getting floored this time. Fuck a metaphor, rhyme. The right will have them higher than their credit scores combined. While you were doing keg stands, grabbing your friend's erection, I beat you in a freestyle battle with less aggression. Listen, Rome, this ain't beer pong. You won't get redemption. The frat killer. Tell Brad, Thad, and Chad. This verse is amazing. You can't fuck with the GOAT. This ain't fraternity hazing. How many IPAs have you tried today?
Amazing.
Your parents.
Corona 7.
Amazing. How many many IPAs have you tried today? Your parents got the job done. My Sweet 16, not fun. What you know about asking your dad for 2 Mercedes, and you got one. This ain't for the new fans that just want us to hold lead. Code Red, Conor McGregor. This for the old heads. Wrong, you ain't nothing but a fucking cokehead, waiting for someone to have a bump for him like an old thread. I got all kinds of tablets I could supply this addict. So much speed, Al Davis tried to draft it. Have him snore until he feel ill. Coke so white, Method Man assumed it voted for real deal.
That's original.
Hey, he gonna make this Barstool versus Wildin' Out, and that's a fact. I mean, I don't even care, and you claiming I don't clap a gat, bring up Timothy Delgado, because he's got the man purse, it just means my man is strapped, but who from Barstool, who from Barstool is here to support you? I mean, that guy's whack. I mean, hey, man.
I loved when Sharon said that, because that guy was from Barstool, and he goes, fuck you.
Yeah,
he's like actually mad that Sharon called him whack.
That guy's whack. I mean, your friends aren't in your corner, and that's a fact. This is, no matter how much you ignore us, you will always be welcome in battle rap. One day you'll be fired from your job, and that's a fact, but don't be surprised, because a Barstool never has your back.
Dope ender on that.
Cool back. Where do we
Ron's
stop
defense
off?
is fire. I love Ron's defense. He's like, how many IPAs have you tried today? And he's like, 7.
What an
Fucking
idiot.
awesome.
All right, so the fraternity hazing shit that he did. Because we're going after all the stuff I already said. The IPA line, the bump the thread. The real deal line was really original. I like it because people always come with the this so white, that this, and that. So like the so white thing, he latched onto a more recent topic that people will understand, and it won't be worldwide, it's just for the fans. It's a really good round. It's a very good round.
Yeah.
Like, it's way better than his first round.
Yeah, it was awesome. Fuck yeah!
Round 2, it's on road. Let's go. This shit's a classic.
Organic's excited.
Organic's hyped.
Imagine being a grown man Sharon fan.
Leave me alone, nigga.
I won't. Your taste is terrible.
He got that Ilmac Thesaurus side rebuttal shit
Yeah, which
going.
is great.
Leave me alone, nigga.
+1 for bodying his fan
Taste
too.
is terrible. You talk about bodied like it's Rocky. The delusion is astounding. Its budget was $15 million,
that's
and
wrong.
it grossed $100,000.
Also wrong.
And you have what?
Someone have to correct him on that. I'm sorry, Ron. I don't mean to call you out. It definitely was like a couple million.
Yeah, it wasn't 15. But
and it grossed way more than 100,000.
He's using it for his narrative.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
It's
But you gotta
working.
get the facts straight, because he's putting out extremely false facts right here. And if I call Sharon out for it, don't think I'm not gonna call Ron out for it. Like,
hypothetically, he said hypothetically.
Did he?
No, I'm kidding.
You fucking
The
liar.
delusion is astounding. Its budget
Funny,
was
man.
$15 million, and it grossed $100,000. And you have what? 2 more lines than me? Shit ain't never been funny. Congratulations. You had a bigger part in losing Eminem's money. But while we were shooting bodied, you were drinking in the lobby of the Standard in Los Angeles, and you were getting sloppy. You started mouthing off to Pat Stay. I thought this won't go well. And sure enough, he bitch slapped you in front of the whole hotel.
What?
And I don't want to misconstrue it.
Wait, this happened? Come on, confirm.
I don't know.
How has nobody? I think it did. Has it? Because you know what the thing is about Pat, man? Like, I feel like Pat will slap the shit out of a hamster if it disrespects him. Like, I feel like Pat will look at you once or twice and be like, oh,
his
your
size.
smile.
That's what you're saying. No, I'm kidding.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I'm
I feel like he's
joking.
one of those
kidding.
dudes that will step on you even if you're tiny. Like, Pat will do that to you. Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
Word.
Been off the Pat stay. I thought this won't go well. And sure enough, he bitch slapped you in front of the whole hotel.
If that's a fake person,
and I
you
don't
have
want
to
to
deduct a lot
misconstrue
of
it.
points.
You got slapped and your lip was drooling. You would have thought that he dropped this fruit from the way that this bitch was bruising. That's why we laugh when you talk tough. Like, who does he think he's fooling? You almost died off that smack in the LA hotel. We would have thought he was Whitney Houston. You were a terrible drunk, and he smacked you in the standard. So K-Shine's not an outlier. Smacking you's the standard.
That's that's why it might have happened. He just built the case. See, this is what Rona's doing. So if he's lying or he doesn't know if it's true or if it's a rumor, he just brought up
Painting
the case.
the narrative.
Where he got smacked somewhere else though. So like at this point, he's just saying it happened twice.
Smacked you in the standard. So K-Shine's not an outlier. Smacking you's the standard. I mean, A verb stepped to you. Shotgun peppered you. Bonnie almost broke her fucking wrist dick checking you. I said A verb stepped to you. Shotgun peppered you. Bonnie almost broke her fucking wrist dick checking you. Shine made a mess of you. Pat disrespected you. Ars had his hands on your face like he was blessing you. So who the fuck are you playing with? Who the fuck are you playing with? You already been 86th. I don't mean they canceled you. I mean number of hands on you if they dusted your face for Prince. I mean,
wow.
Why does that?
Why
does that always happen to you? Why does that never happen to me? It's not happenstance that they slap you, fam. That's just who you happen to be. But you embrace this school shooter image like you think that shit's powerful. You embrace a school shooter image like you think that shit's powerful. Till I lift you up and beat the fucking warning signs out of you. This one's a cam.
Again, bro, Ron is going straight for his character, bro. You see what he's doing?
Yeah, this whole battle is super character assassination.
Like, because, look.
I mean, Sharon's second was...
This was the point I was making in the beginning. He could self-deprecate. See, people didn't understand. I wasn't hating. How long are you going to accept the self-deprecation? Like, I got smacked. Someone is going to talk to you like this. Like, that doesn't work for you to be like, yeah, I got smacked. So what? Like, you can't do that. Like, you can't... Because he's going to come in and list all the times you got smacked. Arsenal fucking mushed him in the face and did all that shit to him. Bonnie fucking... That was the funniest shit that he said because he even threw Bonnie in there, which was so... So he's like assassinating his character and then he's hitting him with the dust your face for Prince and then he's telling him like, bro, this is who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like... And then he's telling him like about the school shooter shit. How he like always says, I'm like a school shooter. And he's telling him I'll beat the warning signs out of you. That is so good.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Signs out of you. This one's a camcorder. It'll help deliver the picture. This one's a transformer. It'll turn him into a sprinter. Your dad's a mechanic from Orleans? Well, I had to have a talk with him. It's funny, he works at Midas, and you got a touch of autism. But you take pride. Your friends are laughing at you. You take pride in wilding out when it's legitimately terrible. 15 straight years of the same Mariah Carey joke. Word to Nick Cannon's turban.
That is fucking amazing.
Years of the same Mariah Carey joke. Word to Nick Cannon's turban. I've been offered wilding out 6 times. There's written record of that. 6 times. Ain't that the amount of seasons that you've been in the cast? From wilding out.
And this is another thing, like we don't know, like he's killing his character off, but we don't know how real what he's saying is. But what if nobody knows and it probably is true? Like, what if Roan is just on to something? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's telling him like, ain't that the same amount of times you? Maybe it's not proven, but what if it never gets proved? Because obviously you can't prove it. But what if like Roan really on to something? What if it's actually what Roan is saying? Fuck that.
What if?
I guess personals, you gotta know if they're real or not, man. I don't know.
That 6 times. Ain't that the amount of seasons that you've been in the cast? From Wildin' Out, from Wildin' Out to Drop the Mic to battles in this league. They'll only ever call you when they can't book me. The name brand versus the budget version, the undeserving, less funny person, the first choice that they cater to versus the backup, the safety school, the option that's less sexy when they can't sign Gretzky, the Chrysler 300 they rent when they can't afford the Bentley.
So fucking good. And
all of Viacom loves me. They would kill to write a check. They'd have a pilot waiting on me like a fucking private jet. You sound like you're high on helium. Your show is the height of tedium. This skinny little geek's trying to make it on TV. That's a dying medium. But before I retire his ass like Andrew Luck, let's talk about that time Organic watched some groupie bitch and you fuck.
This is 100% real.
Just watch this. Organic's like talking to somebody else, and as soon as Ron says Organic, he's like,
it's a dying medium. But before I retire his ass like Andrew Luck, let's talk about that time Organic watched some groupie bitch and you.
He just froze.
He's like a deer in headlights, dog. Amazing. And Andrew Luck. Such a shame.
Let's talk about that time Organic watched some groupie bitch and you fuck.
Oh, God.
You went soft.
Organic is like...
Nah, he lying.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You went soft, but tried to keep going because the audience had you rattled. Isn't it bad enough he has to watch you pretend to be hard in your battles? Bro, you love...
That is all personal. Now, whether that was the other shit was real or not, that was a personal that really fucking applied. And he made it funny personal, and I don't know, man. He's fucking him up, dog.
You love to go on Smack to brag on the fake crack you slang and gats you bang. If it were up to you, you'd be on a band every month like Andrew Yang. But what about that time when you said Mexicans can't be superheroes because, quote, they're too lazy, bro? But what's really lazy, though? The accent, the basic quotes, the fact you were hitting a Dominican with racist tropes that aren't even creative jokes. I mean, Corey Sharon hates the Mexicans more than the Border Patrol. He's not calling shots, he's calling cops to a foreigner's home. He'll cock his gun, he hears someone say senor on the phone. Well, the coroner's home, put four in his dome, get beat to death, they'll leave the flesh around your cornea swole. This a orchestra, what you pen is boring and slow, past your expiration date, baby, wait, your formula's old. You going the wrong way at every single fork in the road. I'll leave your body stretched out like the warrior pose. Out of all the battle rap, I got the corniest clone. You hate Mexicans? Then get the fuck out California, bro.
California.
California, bro.
He's not done yet, Diz.
All right, keep going. Fuck Trump.
Bro, I'm a mix of Rambo and Tone Soprano. I'll tag your man's toe like I was Virgil Abloh. You're off-white, thinking you got the best answer. And you'll have something you want to get off of your chest after like breast cancer, because at the negotiating table, you're softer than Ned Flanders. You're not scoring Travis Scott Jordans. Your check's backwards. Bro, I got a million ways to kill him. But if none of all that work, I'll just drop him off in East Oakland in his Confederate flag shirt. Bro, you could never match my moves, either in or out the ring. They call me Ronnie Babe the Prince, but to you, I'll always be the king.
I'm shocked he didn't go in on that topic more.
I think somebody else already did. That's why.
Some devastating shit in here. He went from the warning signs to touching on his autism, no pun intended, the autism touch line, to making fun of the Wild and Out shit with the Mariah Carey joke line, which is like it's extremely creative because it's almost something everybody's thinking, but nobody's said it. Like, we've heard that so many times, but nobody says that. Like, bro, like, we're not trying to hear bars about Mariah Carey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, so, like, that's incredible. Also, what did he have after that? He had the 6-time thing. So he started building a case that, like, bro, they really wanted me. You're like the backup dude. And then he went into the fucking Gretzky fucking Bentley comparison, which to the average viewer might just be a punchline, but let's keep observations at a high level. Sharon wanted this battle to be, we are both the same person. He started it with, like, me and you are like the whites and we're microphone yo-yo. So he was like playing, he was so Roan having the answer for that, kind of solidifies that, like, Roan is not talking about some far-fetched shit. He's not doing it for the scheme. He's letting him know, bro, I'm not like you. Like, stop making this like. So then it goes from that to the he had a good bar with the pilot waiting on me like a private jet, which is like cool. He's showing rapping ability. Then he went into, again, wasted 0 time with that. Sharon did a lot of that. He wasted 0 time. He had the private jet line, and then pretty much went into the, how about the time, like, when they watched you fuck and all that.
Yeah.
So then he started spitting, like, personal shit about him. Then he went into another line, like Andrew Yang, a band every month, which is cool. He's rapping again. Then he had the Mexicans is lazy approach.
Get out of California.
How do you judge an approach like that? Do you consider it do you think it's a smart approach since he's using the territory, let's say territory, not crowd, against Sharon, or is it pandering? Smart. You don't think it's pandering?
It is pandering, for sure, but it's smart pandering.
But you look at it more in a positive light. Depending on how it's executed?
I'm kind of dismissive of, because I think he targeted a line that was so minuscule that nobody even really remembered it. I mean, I'm trying to even struggle who he said it against. I'm assuming it's Storm, because Storm is Dominican. So it's like, that's such an old battle that I'm like, we don't really remember him saying that, you know? So...
horrible stereotype, by the way. Mexicans literally work harder than everybody.
For real.
That shit started
from. For real.
I think it's just like out-of-state people or some shit.
Just white people being horrible.
I don't even know where that came from. It makes 0 sense. The Senor on the phone scheme was not his best shit. I feel like he was just filling up time right there, but he got his point across already, especially when he started up there with the Bonnie shit all the way down. I expected him to go in more on the Confederate flagship, but you said it's already been used, so maybe that's a good answer for it.
So who would you edge the round to, I think?
Roan still took the round.
So 2-zip?
Yeah, because, again, Sharon does not make me feel something's wrong with Roan. When the round's over, I'm not getting this thing that Roan is, like, affected or I'm looking at him different. But every time Roan goes an extra 4 bars, he's warping your perception of Sharon.
Yeah.
This is why he's winning the battle.
Yeah. Word. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with any of that. I think the second you could probably argue that Sharon took, but I think that Roan
He did a little bit better, but...
Second. Not a bad round by Sharon by any means.
Where was it again?
Both are crazy. This battle's fucking really
problem
impressive.
Is, Sharon had to blow up like atoms.
Mm-hmm.
A really good bar, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what's the point he's even getting at? Again, it's back to that same angle. You left us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Roan is not wasting time to talk about shit that's not going to affect people. I could say that to SoulCon because he's been gone for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that just took like a year or 2 break, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, it's hard to call that a break.
Like, what are you doing? Some people
like,
go like 3 years before they battle. Like,
for real.
So, yeah, I don't know. But I give Sharon something. The rebuttal to I Remember Where I Came From was extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Like, it
lined up good.
Like, if he kept, that's the whole thing, is that if he kept having that type of answer to what he was actually saying rather than like trying to get us to convince us to believe that he's this fucked up person that doesn't care about us, rather answer things, attack them right away, like how he did with that, how he flipped his whole thing. That's crazy. He had the whole thing already, like he wrote it.
Yeah, it lined up perfectly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is the way he needed to combat what Roan is doing right now. It's 2-0. 2-0. I'm sorry, I can't look at it any different.
All right, top of the third on Sharon. Let's get it.
Round 3, it's on Sharon.
No, these guys are funny as hell. Round 3? Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Hold it down. Final round, let's go.
Damn white boys can spit though. He calling me racist, but they say head ice robbed you. Your third round was light. If you couldn't make it out of Harlem, how did my dad make it out of Harlem? Because he's white? Like, was that a third round or a third Reich? I mean, I'm no B-Dot. I'm not an expert on this situation. And this is coming from someone that accused BT of discrimination. But between your dad and Head Ice, who struggled in life more? You said it's not your fault if you're born poor, but it is if you die poor. That's what your physicist dad taught you? Well, he set up your trust fund. Due to his skin, which Harlem cops did he run from? Which neighborhoods? Which schools was he shunned from? That mentality is the same reason that Trump won. You
think this is a good approach for Roan?
I mean, I like it.
Like, but you just heard what Roan got done telling him. How is this a fucking angle right now? This is crazy that I just feel like maybe Sharon like miscalculated with what Roan was gonna say to him. Maybe he thought he was gonna be like he was against Big T, and he was just gonna be
like
fat
you're
jokes.
you're nerdy,
just making fun
you're
of him.
skinny.
Maybe he thought that Roan is not playing with him, bro. Like that. I'm like struggling to give him anything. I don't know, like the discrimination thing, the BET thing. Like I guess that's like a cool thing to say. I guess. I mean, if Roan said that, but I mean. Whatever, I mean, BET's racist as fuck. This is a fucking channel that didn't even cover the Million Man March. They can suck my dick, that whole fucking enterprise. So anyways, Sharon is not coming with a strong enough case to what Roan is doing, and he's a freestyler, an improviser, and a fluid rapper.
Yeah.
He can easily switch up his whole shit. I'm struggling to understand why he keeps going left away from what Roan is telling him. Continue.
And my dad was racist about the Mexicans, but come on, son.
Oh, okay.
It's not your fault if you're born to a racist, but it is if you become one. Also, against Head Ice, he also said, you're tethered to an existence that doesn't mean shit to me. While I was taking trips to Sicily, you were in self-imposed poverty figuring out which kid to feed. Cringe, the epitome. You act black, now look inwardly. Predatory lending, they couldn't get help yet. They were designated to hoods, they couldn't get out yet. This motherfucker thought redlining was a Microsoft spell check. Only people on 4chan like how you rap. Your favorite chore is laundry day, so you could separate the whites from the blacks. You spit those bars in Toronto in front of a bunch of crackers. I dare you to come to Cali and say all lives fucking matter. You know how many Trump supporters are here? One, disaster. And you're right.
What did he say about you?
He said I'm a Trump supporter.
Toronto in front of a bunch of crackers. I dare you to come to Cali and say all lives fucking matter. You know how many Trump supporters are here? One, disaster. And you're right.
Shit always gets a reaction. It's cool. It's a good barter.
You want to clear the air of that right now?
No, I don't need to clear shit. I don't care.
Hey, I did wear the Confederate flag sleeve.
That's the reality. You could accuse me for some shit. Confederate flag sleeve. He called it a flag sleeve.
Hey, I did wear the Confederate flag sleeve.
Like, imagine saying that and being like, all right, guys, I did that, and you know what? We're good. Have a nice day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine what world you live in. Like
a sleeve though? It was like
it's
sweater.
A shirt. I don't know. He's just trying to rhyme it, bro. It's Sharon rhyming, bro. He probably needs to rhyme with sleeve. Like he's probably about to say queeve or something. Hey, yo.
I accept all the scrutiny, acted foolishly, apologized to I didn't know the history and apologized to the community. We move as a unit. Why? Because of unity. Yesterday I was called out for appropriation. Today you won't hear an oops from me. We move
like a unit because of unity.
Hear an oops from me. This ain't even a battle. This is a eulogy. That's why I'm Roan, because when I look at you, it's a moment of silence for who I used to be. You brag about your vacays, like look at my big trips. You make 100K. You think
Doesn't mean anything.
MTV's how I get rich? Airbnb, HVAC, that's the right business. You get Bud Light, I sip Chris, Knockover's Barstool. You ain't wildin' out like this, bitch. Last year's 700K, those are my digits. You'd have to save up 7 years' pay to get my interest. 2 apps, get paid when the site gets hits. Inspire kids with autism, plus my girl has nice big tits. Inspire kids. Hey, bring it back.
Big titty bar.
Hey, listen, you'd have to save
I
up
like
7
that bar.
years' pay to get my interest. 2 apps, get paid when the site gets hits. Inspire kids with autism, plus my girl has nice big tits. Listen, Ron ain't the one to talk that I'm winning at life shit with. You tried to stunt on head ice. Dog, relax. Bring up my autism. I have retarded stacks. If I wake up, I have retarded stacks.
That's a good
You
punchline
tried
because
to
he's telling the
stunt
truth,
on
I
head
guess.
ice. Dog, relax. Bring up my autism. I have retarded stacks. If I wake up feeling like $1 million, the market crashed. A millionaire at 25. How could the prince be proud? After this quick beatdown, you could battle my pockets and spit your big T rounds. I don't watch Barstool. I put that on the Bible. I'd rather swallow crack before my Morgan's piano recital. I'd rather.
You guys want to look that up before I could go straight?
I don't
Before
watch
could continue?
Barstool.
No, I'm not trying
I
to
put
continue
that on
until I know.
Well, let me hear what he said.
the Bible.
Morgan's
I'd
piano
rather swallow
recital.
crack before my Morgan's piano recital.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I can't judge him on
Oh,
it.
it's
How
a-
am I gonna know
it's-
if it's a good bar or not?
Danny Myers did a Morgan's piano. Do you remember? You're not on social media, so you wouldn't know. It's something Danny posted.
I'm on
this
social media.
Not on Facebook though.
Oh no, I'm definitely not on Facebook.
So Danny posted like this Morgan's piano thing, I guess, that everybody was kind of like roasting.
This is playing into what I'm telling you, bro. Like why is he using obscure shit? Like even the whole thing, like, I mean, he answered back a lot of things that he's been accused of, but he's not even doing it right. Like if he feels like his explanation for wearing the Confederate flag sleeve, his explanation was good enough, it's really not. That he didn't
It's good enough for me. No, I'm kidding.
He didn't really say anything, bro. Like he just kind of went into that.
Yeah, he brushed it off.
He's like, we move like a unit because of unity. Really? Is that what happened there? Because like, I could swear you just like culturally appropriated the shit out of the whole entire country. But hey. So, anyways,
I liked his big T. Let's battle between our pockets. You could use your big T.
He
rounds.
started
That was
cooking up
great.
over here. I like how he ended it with the "my girl has big tits" shit because he just kind of self-deprecated and it sounded funny. It was kind of cool. It had a rhythm to it.
He's still
the
going?
retarded
He's
stacks,
still heating up, though?
The retarded stack shit is good only because he has money.
Yeah.
If he would have rebutted that and he's just another one of these battlers saying they have retarded stacks, I would have gave him a 0 for that point. But then he had the market crash bar, the big T round and shit was good. Yeah.
Put that on the Bible. I'd rather swallow crack
Super
before
lazy
my
writer.
Morgan's piano recital.
Super lazy. Too fun, Shorty. He's right.
I'd rather
2 for 1,
swallow
Shorty.
crack before my Morgan's
You
piano
right.
recital, or watch another Chilla
I don't
Trevor rematch for the title. You got at the source for gambling, but bet on sports games all the time. So I made up my own odds on the ways that you die. 1 trillion to 1, you and your fans. 1 trillion to 1, you die from your fans getting trampled in the streets. 1,000 to 1, you OD after your motherfucking panics increase.
Hold on, I'm gonna actually structure each one on paper right now to show you what it looks like. So, the first odds were his fans get trampled in the street.
He dies from his fans trampling him.
Oh, trampling him in the street, doesn't matter. So, then he says, you're panicking, you die because your panic increased. Alright, so, alright. Wait, let's hear it. Let me make sure I'm not
Die.
wrong.
1 trillion to 1, you and your fans. 1 trillion to 1, you die from your fans getting trampled in the streets.
Okay.
1,000 to 1, you OD after your motherfucking panics increase. 10.
You OD after your panic.
Motherfucking panics increase.
So his panic increases
Your
and he
motherfucking
ODs.
panics increase.
After your panic, and this is horrible writing, and this is
I'm
why I'm here.
motherfucking stacking the
I'll
beats.
never in my life write shit like this. All right, keep going.
To one, you develop AIDS from Sandusky's beef, or but bet on sports.
This is
games
not
or-
bad writing. This is not bad writing. He developed AIDS from Sandusky's beef.
He has beef with Sandusky now, or is he saying what I think he's saying? He's saying what we think he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're
From
not
his
doing that
beef.
today.
Yo, from his beef.
Hold on,
this is fire.
Sandusky's beef. Shut up.
You're fucking hating this.
Shut up.
Sharona's cooking.
Yeah, I'll throw this laptop
See
in
you,
the
Corey.
fucking wall. Sandusky's beef. Fuck out of here.
All right.
Time, so I made up my own odds on the ways that you die. 1,000,000,000 to 1, you and your fans. 1,000,000,000 to 1, you die from your fans getting trampled in the streets. 1,000 to 1, you OD after your motherfucking panics increase. 10 to 1, you develop AIDS from Sandusky's beef. Or 10 to 1, you develop AIDS from Sandusky's beef. Or 1 to 1, you die of shame after admitting you got raped once this battle's released. This is karma for all your rounds. I mean, you're not big teeth fat, but you've put on some pounds. You quit battling for
There
a
you go again.
podcast. You're basically
Calling him fat.
awkwards now. You only hit up Gannick when he's got something to offer. You look like a bird and you flock like a vulture. Your dad's a physicist and he named you Adam because you make up everything that's wrong with this culture. So fuck your mother, fuck your brother. I hope your stepmom dies. Fuck every Ben Shapiro speech on your desktop drive. Fuck barstool segments on the best pop flies. You make podcasts for white kids that drop the N-bomb on Xbox Live. Fuck you.
That's a good pattern.
On Xbox Live. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, fuck you for not knowing what your privilege does. Fuck the Barstool founder for calling all women sluts. Fuck you for laughing at it with your buds. Fuck you for promoting a rape culture that you're a victim of. Fuck Joseph Kahn for giving you a pity role and hundreds of bucks after you got rejected for the role of Adam because you weren't funny enough. Fuck your character embodied, you wouldn't engage to a thing. How could you propose? For 2 years you stayed away from the ring. Fuck you for not leading as an example. Fuck you for not giving a shot to those trapped in your shadow. You're from Philly, so fuck you for the last 2 Cassidy battles.
Okay, you getting points for that. You gonna get points for that.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey, fuck you!
He's starting to character assassinate. Look how long he's waiting. He's in the end of the third, and he's talking to him about bodied and being a victim of a rape culture. Like, where
fuck you!
battle's over.
Fuck you for thinking King of the Dot isn't the place for you. Fuck you for only showing up to a smack event. Look what you made me do. And fuck the URL for last night when they hacked our pay-per-view. I mean, you got...
Bro, this is something else, bro.
Didn't happen, but okay.
Keep
I
going.
mean, people want to go against Rome, but watch how I rhyme first. He wants to do this, he's digging up dirt, but watch how he goes in his guy's hearse. He says, I hate Spanish people.
Fuck you!
No.
Fuck battle rap! Fuck all of you, man!
You missed
What you mean? You supposed to... I rapped an hour of material and I made sure every bar was fucking... Like, if I fucked something up in there, it's because I was rapping for so long. These guys are rapping for 2-3 minutes, and what is he saying right there? What did he just say, bro? Repeat that.
People want to go against Rome, but watch how I rhyme first. He wants to do this, he's digging up dirt, but watch how he goes in his guy's hearse.
He wants to dig up dirt, but watch how he goes in this guy's hearse.
Okay, so...
Well, what the fuck? Like, okay, so like
in
he's trying
Canada,
to...
they say guy instead of me.
I know what the fuck. It's
so
just
he's saying,
worded.
watch how
it's
you
just,
go in my hearse like I'm gonna kill you.
It's just again
lyrically.
I know what he's saying.
Watch
it's just
and
again
observe.
like they got too short of rounds to be doing this.
I'm just trying.
They got 2-3 minute rounds. It should be flawless. Like, what are you saying right there? You ain't rapping for half an hour.
You ain't rapping for half an hour.
Fuck out of here. You can't rap for that long.
Watch how I rhyme first. He wants to do this, he's digging up dirt, but watch how he goes in his guy's hearse. He says, I hate Spanish people. I mean, is that how your mind works? He also said, organic, watch me fuck a bitch. I'll show him how that dime hurts. You're right. He was watching
That's not that bad. How the dime hurts, man. What is he gonna rhyme it with? We'll guess that though. All right, let's watch the rest of this. Let's get through with this. We gotta.
Organic, watch me fuck a bitch. I show him how that dime hurts. You're right. He was watching while I had a tag team with my verse. See how
Verse in there. Pour my verse.
Pour
my verse.
That's true. Hey,
Drag my verse like she was about to come out like to like the biggest, and she's like, yeah, oh shit.
Yeah, you're.
I'm in a tag team with Sharon.
Yeah, you're just.
hey, facts. That was a line opener. You're an ungrateful hypocrite. The truth's got a sting. I'm more successful than you, and I'm still doing my thing. So, Trevor, it's time to see you in the ring.
Yo, Jason. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Successful than you, and I'm still doing my thing. So, Trevor, it's time to see you in the ring. It's Sharoni, baby, the prince and soon to be king. Let's get it. Let's go.
Aww.
Luke, thank you, man. Disaster, you should go in on this dude. I want to see you, son Sharon. Well, if you haven't been watching this whole
Why?
fucking
So everybody
watch,
could say this battle is fucking. The battle would be weak as fuck. I have no interest in it, bro. He just got toppled. Anyways, so he did okay. He did good enough to be there for Roan's clearly well thought out return. This event should have been Solcon versus Sharon and Disaster versus Roan. This is another situation where you couldn't have known that.
Wait, who did you want Sharon to battle?
Sharon should have battled Solcon. And I should have battled Roan. Like, this is what happened at this
Imagine.
event. Like, I'm just saying,
weird.
like, that.
Solcon's return and he battles Sharon.
But we would have never known that. Obviously, Sharon wouldn't ever get a name like Solcon.
Not saying.
But now he could, because look
just
how
no
fucked
backstory.
up he is.
There's
Now
backstory
he's
to
on
you and
Sharon's
Solcon.
level. Like, if they're going to set it up, they can set it up. But, like, before, Solcon still had his extreme top-tier status. Now he has to start from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? He can't call out.
Sharon's not at the ground, though.
No, I'm just saying, like, he can't call out. Like, now he can't battle. Like, he's not going to be able to battle Serve for any of the people he wanted to battle. Yeah, he's not going to get those battles. The people that he wanted, he's not going to get those battles.
Yeah.
Even Pat's not going to battle him. Bro, Thesaurus won't battle. Nobody will battle him. Like, you got to know.
Solcon, I'll battle you.
Solcon!
He's like Avocado.
Hey, but listen, I'm not going to battle Soul again. But listen, the point is, the way Roan thought out his return is what should have happened with what's his name? You know what I'm saying?
Sharon.
With Solcon.
Solcon.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Sharon is battling constantly. So he's using that against him. Like, I've been here and I'm battling every day and I'm killing shit. And you left. So, like, Roan being able to come back and do that to him should not have been possible because it was a real body bag. Like, it kind of, it's 3-0. It's a 3-0. It is, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard
This
for me
battle?
to... Yeah, it's a 3-0.
Man, we haven't even watched Roan's third.
What do you mean? It's
we
done.
haven't watched Roan's third.
All right.
We have to watch Roan's third.
I remember Roan's third.
3-0.
I remember Roan's
I know,
third.
but we haven't watched it yet.
But
Hint,
there's
hint.
no way...
Wink, wink, Diz.
Bro, there's no way. Listen, bro. There's no way this is going to hold up. Look what he just said, bro. He went off on all these things. Morgan piano recital.
Fire.
What is...
I'm
bro,
kidding.
nobody...
I'm kidding.
You have to understand...
It's incestual. I get it.
When we see it, like, when the pay-per-view happened, the third was the least close fucking round. This was... If anything...
Spoiling the movie, Diz. You spoiling.
I'm just saying, look, I don't... All right, you're right. I shouldn't have said
Spoiling
that. I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
But everybody knows we've seen the pay-per-view. I'm just saying, it's been like a fucking 2 months. It might be a little different, but it's not going to be.
Okay. Well, let's get it. Bottom of the third on Rome.
Final round, it's on Rome. Round 3, let's go. King
Look
of the
how
dot.
worried Sharon is.
It's a great battle, man.
It's a wrap.
Bro, I always knew he had a side hustle, popping fly shit in the bay. I always assumed he worked for Uber, because he always drives women away. But you love to talk about this money and never tell us where you got it. Turns out you were a door-to-door energy salesman who just ran old people's pockets. You were scamming their life away and then treating it like a game, and because of your lying ways, they were broke in their dying days. Well, try that shit with my grandma, find out if she's really with the shit. She'd be off the porch,
Yo, that's really, I didn't even catch that, but that's crazy.
Try that shit with my grandma, find out if she's really with the shit. She'd be off the porch like Clint Eastwood. We'd see Billy pistol whipped. Bro, being part of a pyramid scheme makes you a sucker regardless. But scamming all people, I give a fuck if you're autistic. That shit is retarded. Bro, scamming the senile, old folks losing their memory, the irony, you taking advantage of people who aren't all there mentally. Well, I bet you wish you were back selling gas, facing the elderly instead of me, because I'll give you the option that you didn't. Let's see if you keep that same energy.
Damn!
I
got slept on. That was crazy.
Because not everybody knows the shit, and whether they got a backstory to the shit or not, that shit is fucking ridiculous. You know what? He's really about the tightest. Yeah, oh, sorry, my bad. This is a crazy fucking round.
Yo, I'll get your girlfriend's dog when she comes through the East Bay. Then I'll pay Michael Vick to abuse it each day. I'll bring it right up in the room. If she refused the BJ, then I'll beat it right in front of her like Louis C.K. Bro.
If she refused the BJ?
This is Roan.
Are you gonna refuse the BJ?
Yeah, Roan, you're letting us down here, man. We were like seriously like on a roll here, and you just kind of just threw a monkey wrench.
How'd the date go last night? Oh, good, but she
refused
the BJ.
So I just beat it in front of her, Louis C.K. You know what? That doesn't mean nothing, Roan. You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Hilarious.
He wasted a bar. That was a good bar. It still was funny. Yeah, it is.
Still made me laugh.
See, it could get real eventful if I use a still against you. You catch 6 from the tray. That's a Philly special. I'll Philly pretzel Billy Pistols. He'll be looking like Whoopi's braids. But if I really pistol Billy Pistols, he'll be looking like Billy Mays. Wow. So you're saying that autism shit's real, though? Ooh, that's mean. I bet you wish you listened to Hollow and skipped the flu vaccine. Bro. You told him.
See, people would have to know Hollow tweeted that shit.
Hollow, I told him.
People would have to know Hollow tweeted that shit. That's so funny.
You told him.
What a weird observation.
I love my people with autism unconditionally. Best believe it. But for you to bring it up in a title match for sympathy and expect other people not to talk about it almost seems like you're asking for special treatment. I'm here to dig a hole for you. So remove and lower you. Just because you have autism doesn't mean I'll take it slow for you. I'll whip your ass like anyone else because that's what I'm supposed to do, but it's a shame you don't understand social cues because you have no idea how bad I'm owning you.
Okay, so hold on.
Crazy.
First of all, before he even got to, he rhymed slow for you with social cues and don't know how bad I'm owning you. But before he got to that, he tied in a situation where Sharon really was asking for special treatment.
Where?
That's it? You're not going to laugh?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I'm saying the bar, it's so good because the average person will just be like, oh, I bet you probably want special treatment. But like Rowan went and tied it into a situation. He was like, I don't know, asking organic. You kind of, it's just so, I don't think people realize how good that is. Even the crowd was still
Rowan's
sleeping.
super charismatic too. He performs it so good.
Yeah, the way his eyes popped out. Look, watch it again.
Yeah, his performance
his eyes
is crazy.
pop out when he says,
I read up on nonverbal learning disorder as some insight on your brain for me. It said you could read a Civil War book, remember every general's name, but not realize it's about slavery. And that explained to me.
Do you realize how devastating what he's saying is and what he's about to say pretty much? Do you understand?
You paused it before the punchline.
But listen. Where already he's going with this is good. He's doing a parallel universe thing. What concept? When have you ever heard a concept said to Sharon like this? So you're looking at a person right now who, at this point in the round, has
Mr.
opened up a
Sandman versus
wormhole.
Sharon.
Has opened up a wormhole. All right.
Yeah.
Of original content, which is going to be followed, most probably, by all original content. Keep in mind, we're only praising people for their hard work and their good work. This is fucking excellent already, bro.
General's name, but not realize it's about slavery. And that explained to me why your concepts can't hit and each angle's a bad miss, because other than generally, you really don't understand shit.
Unbelievable.
I kept reading.
Crazy.
I kept
Unbelievable.
reading, and I almost felt bad for the geek. But the deeper I got, what did I happen to see? It helps you focus on a task. You are the man with your freeze. It helps you access rhymes. You are fast on your feet. You're less likely to be insulted. That helps you battle with ease. It compartmentalizes thoughts, all your facts and your schemes. So by the time I finished reading, I was mad as can be until I realized the one that's really disadvantaged is me.
Are we ready to listen to that? Are we ready to talk about that?
Yeah.
Why it like here's the thing, and it's very easy to understand. What we were critiquing Sharon for over here is the same thing that Roan is doing really good. He's telling him you're the man with the freeze. He's making his point. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's saying you're fast on your feet. He's telling him all these things without using panic increased, and you understand? And happens to rhyme with it. It's the same fucking scheme.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This couldn't have happened at a better way for me to explain to you.
Yeah.
That Sharon only had to rhyme four of them. All right?
Yeah.
And he couldn't even get 4 of them off. And Roan just strung together. We're going to count them. Go back. We're going to count every single one of them. I think it was like 12 to 16.
Why your concepts can't hit and each angle's a bad miss, because other than generally, you really don't understand shit. I kept reading, and I almost felt bad for the geek.
Okay.
But the deeper I got, what did I happen to see? It helps you focus on a task. You are the man with your freeze. It helps you access rhymes. You are fast on your feet. You're less likely to be insulted. That helps you battle with ease. It compartmentalizes thoughts, all your facts and your schemes. So by the time I finished reading, I was mad as can be until I realized the one that's really disadvantaged is me.
I think I was like 10 or 11. I just lost count. So the only part in there was battle with ease.
Yeah, that was
the only one.
Just tossed in there for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But like that was the only part where he strayed away from the whole Fresh Coast model of just every multi has to match. But it's still an extremely impressive put together pattern with getting his point across in a personal without adding a bunch of random shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, do you know how hard it is to be a battle rapper without autism?
Insane humor. Top notch humor. This battle's already. The third round's done already.
To be a battle rapper
Yeah, the Sharon.
He ready.
him.
Yeah.
without autism, who's done a drug, a beer, who's really got bitches. I started scheming, vaccining. You don't know how bad I want this shit. The more I'm reading,
What an idiot.
I can't believe it. It's like everybody's got this shit. Fucking Steve Jobs, Dickinson, Einstein, Newton, Bill Gates, Burton, Mozart, Darwin. And wouldn't it be crazy if someone like Jobs went on stage with a sob story instead of making the iPod? If Einstein was woe is me instead of finding relativity? If Newton never understood his own gifts, gravity? If Mozart never played strings and curled up in a ball? If Darwin had played the victim and had never evolved? See, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's my problem.
And that is extremely original.
Yeah.
I told you he was going to open a wormhole of original content, and he did. He followed all of it up by insane shit. Like, even the humor in, what did he just say? Like, about the autism? He said...
the humor?
No, he had, like, a really, like, humorous line right now. He said... forgot what it was, but it was right before he went into the Bill
how
Gates.
hard it is to battle not with
Yeah, that's what it was. Like, you know how hard it is to battle without it? That is extremely original.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody said some shit like that. So then he named all the people that I didn't realize most of them had a form of autism. I didn't realize Bill Gates or I think I heard Steve Jobs, yeah, but I didn't know all that. So like that's informative too. And then he put it into a very very original way, like to again what I called Sharon out from in the beginning, using it as his own clutch. This is why good angles are important, because if you don't use good angles on people, somebody will reformat your shit and fuck you up. This is how he's doing it. He's basically taken Sharon's strong point that he uses, and he's completely. And now Sharon has no way to respond to this because it's the last round.
Yeah, for real. He can't rebuttal anything.
He couldn't even if he did.
That's my problem
able
with your scamming shit. It isn't moralism. It doesn't matter how rich you are if you're still making poor decisions. You're a scumbag from your actions. No one's exploiting you. Being autistic doesn't make you any less of a man, dog, but your choices do. See, I'm upfront. You're sidewinding. I'm a lone wolf. You're hive-minded. I'm obsessed with originality. You're the most derivative on the battle scene. You have the charm of Rush Limbaugh. Women love me. You make their skin crawl. I'm good at everything. You find your second talent, then show me. You're a punk bitch, fuck stick, one-trick pony. And those that pay attention are never gonna respect them. It has nothing to do with autism. We're just on different ends of the spectrum. And he could never match my moves, either in or out the ring. They call me Roni Babe the Prince, but to you, I'll always be the king. Let's go.
That was the least close round. So back to my original. So my overall conclusion of this is that Sharon didn't realize the weight of Ron's return and how serious he took it. Clearly, he thought Ron was coming there just to, I don't know, have a head ice battle. He thought he was going to see that Ron.
And Ron took it extremely serious.
To where Sharon couldn't predict where he was going to go with his shit, because he would have had responses from it formulated into his, weaved into his shit. He wouldn't have to rebuttal, because what he said would have been the answer. Kind of like what I did to Danny. Everything Danny like said to me, I already had the answer and all my shit. So it's that type of shit. Like, you not, if you waste time in a small battle, that's why I don't like those like little battles. I call them little battles, like 3-minute rounds, like, I don't know, 2-3 minute rounds. Like, it's just, maybe they went longer. I think they went a little longer, but
yeah, I mean, it's 42 minutes.
It seems like they wrapped like 4 or 5 minute rounds.
Yeah.
It seemed like Ron had like a 5-minute round. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it seems like he wrote more than Sharon, honestly.
The thing is, but I'm gonna say, I'm not being negative. The thing is about these smaller battles, I'm not like looking down on them, but I'm saying like, you don't got time to really waste talking about anything. And I like what Sharon and Ron do, but not in this format. I can't give them, they're wasting time. Like, if they're wasting time on the line when you only have this much to get it off, the other person's gaining momentum on you. You don't have a big battle to judge them as to where you let some shit slip you. It's like, you're counting the seconds damn near. It's every single scheme together. So if you have like 7 parts that hit and the other guy only has 4, and you look at that, when you compare it to somebody, you could immediately see somebody that's more consistent that way. Ron wasted less time, did most of it in his first round.
Yeah.
He started off slow with like,
I think his first and his third were the most powerful.
What was his first? His first and his third?
Yeah.
Maybe, you might be right. I forgot which one's the first. I didn't write on it. But I just, you know, when I look at a battle, especially nowadays, because it always changes. Back in the day, like, you know, there was the dumbfounded era and the SMP and all that shit, and being funny, and there's different shit, people doing gun shit all the time. I think right now where it's shifting is like, people want to hear like extremely like personality crushing shit, and shit that really effectively gets the point across to the fans too. to where they're like, yes, I know. Yeah, I agree. I wanted to say that. I
Mhm.
think it's more of that. And if you're someone like Sharon and you're like, oh, I'm just going to talk about how he turned his back on everyone when nobody's ever said that. You know what I'm saying? It's a thought that was just in his head. Only Sharon
was trying to
had.
paint a narrative.
And when you do that, you got to be careful as a battler because you could either go with everybody is saying. This is why it's dangerous. You could go with what everybody is saying because what everybody's saying is different from what they're thinking. You could go with what they're saying, but the battler is going to be prepared for that.
Mhm.
You got to know what they're thinking. That's the whole part of being talented at this. You got to know what they're thinking, but also bring up shit that they're not aware of. And also, Roan exposed things about Sharon that people didn't know necessarily or did, but it wasn't predominant.
Yeah.
About like his actual personal life, about his working and his job, about the thing with organic. Then he has a bunch of other shit that I'm not gonna say is 100% true. But like he brought up more things about Sharon than Sharon was able to bring up about Roan. You said in this one battle, this like that was a lot of his shit. When he started off with the racist rebuttal round, it was always just bringing up what he has said before. You said this against Head Ice. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of just actually... So Roan was really ruthless. And you could tell that Sharon kind of irritated him, probably asking for the battle.
Mm.
So you could see some of it in the battle.
Yeah.
You could see Roan coming there like... fuck off type of shit.
Yeah.
He had the whole vibe about him like, bro, you've been annoying the shit out of me and I'm gonna snap your neck now. Rather than them just having separate lives, Sharon calling Organic and being like, hey man, you think we can set up something with Roan? And then Organic hitting up Roan and be like, hey, we want to set you up for battle. And then they come and they show up. It would have been a different Roan. But this is a Roan that Sharon has been poking at and telling him, I beat you freestyle once, and, you know, like, he's doing all that shit, which he did, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I remember.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Sharon fucked
Sharon
him up,
won,
right?
yeah.
So Sharon won that. So, you know, it's his bragging rights to bring that up, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I brought it up to the dumbfounded when we said, like, it was part of the thing, like, where I was like, I already beat you in a freestyle battle. Like, so, all in all, I hope Roan could constantly bring this level. Maybe people need to piss Roan off or something. Like, he needs to, because this is a
I think
different...
Roan just needs to be motivated, really.
Motivated. Because this is a different Roan than the Roan versus Head Ice.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, leagues.
For
like,
sure.
I don't know. The time off made him better. Does time off necessarily make you rustier if someone like Roan could have a Head Ice performance and come back and have a Sharon performance?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Those are opposite ends of the spectrum things.
Yeah.
Speaking of that bar, which was also incredible. In that third round, Roan had a lot of fucking shit like that where he went into personal shit, then opened up a personal world. So he was already in the personal realm. He's personally dissing him. And then he was doing multis inside of it and metaphors about it. So this is why it became really crazy, is when he opened that door, he just wouldn't stop. Like, about the autism shit. Like, and he did it in a very talented way. First, he put himself at a disadvantage. Started saying, like, oh, look, it reminds me when I battled Manas. Manas is blind. I made up a whole scheme about how he's better than everybody, about with smelling, hearing, and everything else. I'm not saying he's seen that battle or did that, not at all. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's a similar concept where you take in somebody's flaws, you're magnifying them, and you're making them better than your best qualities.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought that was incredible.
Yeah.
And then he didn't stop. He did this special treatment shit. Also tied into an actual personal. You gotta dissect the shit for what it is. It's not just the punchline. Sometimes people do that. They'll just say the punchline, but it has no background context to it, which makes it that much more devastating. Which is why I gave props to Sharon with his rebuttal saying he has retarded stacks. Because he's allowed to say that. It's almost like Geechee saying like some gangbang shit.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't talk to him like how you talk to DNA. Like, shut the fuck up, you fucking gummy worm. Like, you ain't gonna fucking pull out shit. An idiot. Break your wrist with a cap gun, faggot. So like that's the type of shit that I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I come out of nowhere with my jabs. I'm like having a so let's stick to the analysis. Well, I mean, how do you see the rounds? Let's ask you, and then I'll gather my thoughts a little bit more. And just, I mean, how do you see? Because I feel like you have it 3-0 also, but you might give Sharon a round.
I think the second is debatable, but I give Roan the second. So I think it's 3-zip.
But
Roan,
a little close.
no body. I don't think it's a body by any means.
It's hard to say if it's a body. I was just saying that. It's hard to say if it's a body, but it's a clear 3-0. I feel like Sharon's best shit was just not enough to chip away at the overall message that Roan had.
Mm-hmm.
So like he might have did really good in one round, but whatever round that happened, the second, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't good enough to chip away at the reinforcements that were in the beginning and the end. As a cohesive story, his hits did minimum damage. At the time, they might have seemed like that, but once the battle finishes and you see what Roan was leading up to, that's how you could judge it like that and say it's a 3-0. But to judge it round by round, I completely understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying at an overall message, how did you throw off the message that Roan was bringing? Especially being a freestyler, you're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to throw that. That's what I did to Danny the whole battle. Like, I'm throwing off his message constantly. Like, and I'm answering him with shit I didn't fucking have in my shit intended to spit. So, and it's premeditating and having those answers, because being a really good freestyler is being able to predict what somebody's going to say to you, and I know Sharon's really good at that. He knows what people are going to say, so he should have had mad answers for shit that would have seemed like freestyles or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
you
just
like,
premeditated,
yeah.
like, perfect. He didn't have enough of that. Maybe because Sharon went first. Also, I seen here that he got some of his powers taken away, which are the usual answering back everything you say.
Yeah.
So now if Sharon went second, we kind of would have been seeing a more 100% Sharon that's actually like, but his freestyles weren't even hitting like that.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of...
He didn't have an epic
flips.
freestyle moment.
Yeah.
He usually does.
And he usually does, yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He usually has a freestyle bar that's like, all right, that was crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
He didn't do that in this battle. So either Roan just had him fucking pressed with his whole storyline, and Sharon couldn't chip at it. And that's another thing that you have to take in. You have to factor that in. Like, Sharon could flip anything. Why wasn't he able to pick apart Roan's story like that? The answers back to some of the shit was very vague and general, again, what Roan was saying to him, which always ties back into Roan was saying to him. That's why it's hard to give Sharon any round clearly. Like, because almost anywhere you go in the battle, you'll find a contradiction and an answer from Roan.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true. That's very true.
Yeah. To end that out, I'm pretty sure Roan is going to be back to do more shit, and that was an incredible performance. I haven't enjoyed 3 rounds together like that in a minute. I don't know what was the last 3 rounds I really enjoyed like that. A lot of Geechee and Rum shit and all of Pat's shit. But
Surf and Geechee.
But like, for real, that was crazy from Roan, man. Everybody definitely got to give him his props, so he knows how much he's appreciated, so he could have another one of those fucking... And just
I
come
agree.
back.
Roan is the fucking shit.
And not to shit on
Shout
Sharon,
out,
too.
Shout out both Sharon and Roan.
Yeah, shouts out to Sharon, man. Hey, you know, we just giving you hard criticism
this is
because
what
you
this
talk a
show
lot
is
of
for.
shit.
This is what this show
Well,
is
that's
for.
what I do on the
You're
show.
on
You got a lot
super
of
kinky.
dick suckers on here. I'm not going to suck dick. I'm going to tell you guys how it is. I don't give a fuck if you're my friend. If I come here, if me and you are friends, be worried if I come on here and watch
What's
your
wrong
shit.
with dick
'Cause
suckers, Diz?
I'm just saying, dick riders, cheerleaders, sorry, but let's be PC, meh. Pom-pom holders, don't even call them cheerleaders, that's disrespectful to their kind. But yeah, just all in all, just, you know what I mean, word of mother, that's definitely how I want to end this out. I want to say word of mother, and
Let's go. Disaster, everybody. I'm so happy to do this with Diz today. It was a fucking lot of fun. He's like the best of this shit, and I was glad to watch that battle with him. So, yeah.
well, you know, I'm going to give you the honest opinion, you know what I mean? Roan did not have a lot of mistakes. If we give a Roan overall score, like a scorecard thing, I'd go for like a 94%. That's how high. Like he had like a 6% margin of error in there.
Yeah.
Sharon, probably like. I hate how I mistake their names. You guys are idiots for that. One of you better change your name or something. I'd put Sharon because I want to be generous to him, so I'm just gonna put him at a 70%. I'm not trying to, but he that's being really nice, bro. Like there's people that are gonna see your shit and just be like, fuck this whole shit. So I'm telling you, you know, you get a 70% with Roan coming in with a solid 94%. Probably just a couple hit and misses. That was it. Like that you could count throughout the whole battle. Yeah, man.
Word up. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out Diz for coming by. Always a pleasure. He'll be in here soon again. Should we?
Shall we? Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to. Totally down for it.
So.
I'll announce it because you're all low energy.
No,
right now.
I mean, you know, I'm tired as fuck right
Okay,
now.
we have a new show coming up on Ruin Your Day.
Just don't give too much. That's it. That's all you gotta know.
Just that?
I'm gonna be doing things on the show.
Okay,
all right, tell them what type of shit I'm gonna do on the show.
Don't say
I'm gonna have a
much.
show.
All right, tell
I'm
everything.
doing my own shit. And
Diz is going to have his own show on Ruin Your Day. We're starting that up very soon. He has full creative control, and he can do whatever he wants on the show.
I'm gonna
whenever he
destroy
wants.
everybody.
So get ready for that. He'll have his own show right here on Ruin Your Day. I'm really fucking excited about it. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for more details and developments. You know what it is. Ruin Your Day, Disaster. Thank you guys. Have a good Thursday. Peace out.
I can't trust none of these bitches, nigga.